probably going to have no views today because I don't ever do this, but let's do it today, man. We're going to do it all right today. We're going to do it like old days, like back in the old days, bro. Ride around. We're going to talk a little bit. Probably even going to talk about some shit that people don't want to talk about. Aha! MD Unique, what's up, bro? You're my first visitor in like 9 months, bro. How's it going? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get that like in, my man. What's going on with you, bro? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing good, sir. You know that's the rule, right? Whatever you did today, you gotta do better tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hello, lady pretty. Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I decided I'll probably do some live streaming again. I don't know how long it'll last. My booty naman. I am great. How are you? Man, I am fantastic. I am fantastic. Really, truly, like, the work and life balance is really well, and that keeps you really happy. That keeps you enjoying things, you know. Nosebleed. I'm sorry. My Tagalog is worse though. My Tagalog and my Visaya is 50 times worse than my English. So, but yeah, hell yeah, I just thought I'd run another one. See if anybody shows up. Maybe I still got some fans out there. Maybe I still got some friends. Hey, what's up, Rocker? What's going on, man? Thought I'd start running some live streams again, Rocker. Not that I have any new content or anything. I still don't have anything to talk about. So, I planned, Rocker, you're going to love this. Rocker, I have an entire racist live stream that I'm going to do. An entire racist live stream. Just the entirety of it is going to be about black crime. What's up in Tennessee, by the way? I mean, like, you know, like, some things are looking a little funny out there, bro. If I didn't know better, and you know, you guys, y'all just gonna have to call me what you want to. I'm all right with it. Y'all can call me some names. I'm good with it. Y'all can't hurt my fucking feelings, so fuck that. I'm just saying that, like, it seems like black people have, like, declared war against America. Yeah. LV, hello, LV. Hello. LV came to see me. Oh, I'm probably in trouble or something, bro. What's up, LV? Cannot believe this. LV came to see me. What's up, girl? I was just thinking you ain't never had no time to come see me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4:30 a.m. We are rolling fucking hard. All right. We're not speeding or anything, and we are mostly paying attention to the laws. Memphis is awful. Oh, motherfuck, dude. Everything is going to shit. It's awful. Yeah, dude. It's like just a thing. Like, if you ain't doing crime, you ain't hood enough. I'm actually just coming all the way over here to take a spin around this building right here, guys. This is one of our buildings, and I am coming to make sure the place hasn't fallen apart. Chess Rich, what's happening? Geraldine, what are you doing out of blue, bro? I'm gonna hook you up. Bam! Oh shit! Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta fix that right. What's up, man? Jordan as moderator standard. Bam. Deshaun. These the last days, my brother. Deshaun. Man, there's gonna be some last days, that's for sure, man. I've been looking around and it looks like we are headed straight for a war, bro. A war. Civil war at that. Which is not uncommon for those of you that read history books and things like that. Every nation, you know, they get about 200-300 years old, and all of a sudden they hit their economic wall. And this has been proven in France, Italy, Germany, all those older countries. And you will find that we are going to go through the same thing. This happened in every country. So, I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. War. Ah, thank you. Appreciate you guys showing up today. Like this, 15 people in the house. You know, we are in Fort Worth, Texas. It is 4:30 a.m. I am following all the laws. Chrissy, hello. Howdy, yo. Where y'all from? Everybody tell me where you from. Clearly we got rain. LV, you could just ride along with me. You skip all this just listening stuff and come right along. Come for the ride along. Mommy Aou came to see me too, bro. It's a good day. I'm glad I did live this morning. I am glad I did live. Just done house chores. All right, Chrissy. You all done with them? Y'all done, man? It ain't but like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's coming, Rocker. Don't worry. We're going to get a nice storm in here. Juan Carlos, ¿qué pasó, amigo? Hola. What's up, Juan? What's going on, my man? Hello. Ogang. What's up, Ogang? Y'all know Ogang is like one of my favorite ladies. She is so sweet. Her and her husband, they work like I do, bro. 4 a.m. every day. She's already like at the shop and everything. Big respect to that, by the way. Big respect to that. It don't matter how much you make. You got to take your ass to work. That's it. It don't matter how much money you make. You should take your ass to work. You make what you make. You start making that today, guess what? In a few years, you'll be making more. That's how the work thing works, by the way. You can't just like expect to be like, oh God, I'm so special. Somebody should pay me a lot. You can't do it like that. It doesn't work like that. Like, you could be special. I ain't saying you ain't special. I am not saying you ain't, especially you girls. Y'all are very special. But I'm just saying, you know, like, no money is no money, you know. Like, I like to eat. I even like want to wear like nice stuff. Like, I don't want to go down and buy the $5 t-shirt, yo. I want the $55 t-shirt, damn it. Nobody understands this about me, bro, but I want what I want. Anyway, big ups. Kuya Willie, what's happening, man? You know, if I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. I'm driving. I'm going like 70 right now. It's raining. And like, I'm sorry, okay? I don't mean nothing by it. I don't mean to ignore anybody. Like, so like, nobody telling me where they from. Where y'all from, bro? Namaste, hola, ni hao, konnichiwa, ciao, bonjour. Where from? We are heading over to another clinic. It's okay, just talk. Yes, oh God. I try. No Snickers, bro. I got no Snickers. You in the Philippines also? Bro, y'all are lucky, bro. Y'all are lucky, man. You want me to tell you about lucky? Have you ever been through winter? Motherfucker, bro. Winter comes every year in the United States, and every year for like 3 months, I freeze my ass off. Absolutely frozen. Yeah. You know what happens to dudes when they get cold? My God, they nuts like suck up against them and shit. Like trying to keep the nuts warm, right? Like your body just automatically does this. But you turn into a little cherry though. I am so tired of winter. Honestly, I think that's what gave me my gray hairs. Winter. Hello. What's up, yo? Yeah, I kind of miss this. Like, I'm happy to see all y'all this morning and all that. Typically, I just ride around by myself, talking to myself. So it's much nicer to talk to you guys. It really is. Too many conversations with yourself is really like, you know, it's not bad, but maybe it's not the best. Matt, what's happening, yo? Oi, what are you girls doing here without your blue on? I can't believe y'all came in here without your sweaters and stuff. Hold on. Let me get you ladies set up here. Hold on. I've increased my speed to 81 miles an hour. Now, you guys know that it's important to me that you all link up with one another and that you are all like showing each other support and taking care of yourselves in here. So here, I got you going here. Yeah, there you go. Those of you can always click around and go and visit each other. A lot of beautiful women in here today. Be careful. Men, be careful. You are going into a trap. The beautiful woman trap. Watch out. Elvie and Mommy Ahu are in here. Y'all gotta be careful. Watch your six, bro. Watch your six. Oh, gang. I talked to you on many accounts. There she is. You know, guys, I'm gonna confess something to you. I have been trying to talk to that Ahu. I'm trying to get her to like make some life decisions with me. Life decisions with what? She probably ain't gonna talk to me now. Embarrassed her. Gotta go. It's like free harassment Monday, bro. Mondays are free. Safe drive. Okay, I will try to be safe. Not all the way safe, but like mostly safe. The sign right here is saying watch for ponding on the road. There's supposedly going to be ponding. Free pools. Mommy too busy for me. Just forget about that guy Bruce, bro. That is like the going story. That's why I'm just gonna stay single, bro. I am gonna stay single. My efforts are like not happening anymore. There'll be zero efforts put into anything. Yeah, that's exactly how that's gonna go. It's gonna be efforts put into a castle. There's gonna be efforts put into like a 40-foot boat, like a bayliner, you know, like a fiberglass boat built for fishing. Is gonna be some efforts generally not in the direction of getting a wife. I think for the most part, I don't like having to make sense of stuff for other people. I really don't. And so anytime I have to make sense of something, I think I just pack my bags and leave now. That's like my going standard. Is if it doesn't make sense, don't worry. I will leave. It'll make sense after that. What about efforts? I have none left inside me. They have all been expended on other things. Adonis, what's happening? The poop talk with me? Hey, look, while we're back on this subject, all right, while we are having a healthy conversation about stool, and Ogong, let me get you fixed up, okay? I know this is probably the one you come and hang out with, so there you go. So I'm just saying, RJ History, what's up, my brother? Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing good. All right, so we are moving to the question of the day. Adonis has reminded me that we don't quite know one another yet, and that we should definitely get through this little hurdle. All right, it's a little hurdle. Andre, hello. I hope you're doing good. So check this out. My question to you. All right, this is a real question. All right. So like, if you were on a first date, and this is men and women alike, so y'all gotta answer me. All right, what's up, Tyler? All right, so men and women alike, if you are on a first date and somehow you have ended up at that person's house, right? Like, so you're at the house with them, right? Y'all are having a good time, and then you have to take a shit. All right, I want to know what you do. Do you go home? Do you like, hey, I gotta go down to the store real quick? Or do you take a shit in that restroom? Which one do you do? I want to know. I want to know who you are, bro. Like, this is the first date. Remember, you ain't ever taken a shit in this bathroom before. So, I want to know, what do you do? I'm saying that I will never take a shit in a girl's restroom on the first date. Maybe not even the third date. Probably not even the third date. I could understand where I would never get another date if that took place. So I'm trying not to like figure that out. I'll just run to the gas station or something. Like, do you have some papaya leaves out back? I mean, I just don't know that I can blow up some innocent lady's toilet like that. Navy woman, what's up, bro? I'm doing my first live stream in a long time, Navy. I'm gonna hook you up. Please say hi to all my buddies. Yes, I'm having trouble reading right now. Hold on. The thought never came in my mind. No, I will tell her that I can't control. All right, so now we have all kind of addressed, even for those of you that didn't answer me because y'all are scared, we have addressed whether or not you would take a dump at a girl's house on the first date. Nasty asses. I know one of y'all are like, I'll blow that toilet up. I'll take a shit right in that toilet. Y'all don't think nothing of it either. I'm like, oh my God, I'll probably clog her toilet. Y'all know I'm like 6'1". I take like a 2-pound dump, right? I mean, like, this ain't no bullshit, bro. Guapa Ann talks to you. Hello, and Matt. Everyone, welcome. Enjoy my friend Bruce, Matt. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, Life with Kim. Kimmy, how are you doing, Miss Smiley? Hello, Smiley. All right. It's raining. It is raining. I'll go for now, Bruce. Enjoy your stream. LV, I got more questions. Hey, hold on. All right, we do have infamous question number 2 that none of you want to answer truthfully. All right, so you're gonna have to, feel confident that your answer will be well respected among others. Okay, so here I have another question. All right, so when you take a dump, right, like you're there, you're on the toilet, right, oh, you shit it all out, right, boom, the explosion happens, right? I just want to know, do you look back at it before you flush? Tell the truth. Do you look back at it before you flush? Type a 1 for yes. Somebody tell me the truth. Bro, I check every time. I'm worse than a dog. I am worse than a dog. Like, I don't smell it, but like, I check it. Right? I look, and I'm like, all right, I look healthy. Sometimes I see it, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Something is wrong with me. Who didn't answer the question? Oh my God. They embarrassed. They're like, I don't want to tell him that I look at my doo-doos every day. Every day looking at my doo-doos. My results. The results of the day are in. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a mature man. And, I did have an adult in me once. There was. I don't know what happened to it. He left. There was probably like some sort of adult trauma that took place, and I have not been able to be an adult ever since then. There's just something about me that cannot be like an older individual. Like, do y'all have that issue too? I know some of you got to. I can't be the only one that suffers this. I can't be. It's impossible. Like, immaturity has got to thrive within you. Oh, man. I'm just saying, guys, like, if you're not looking at your poos, you're probably, like, wandering in the dark. That's like wandering in the dark. Have y'all met Navy woman? She's a Navy girl, bro. Like, y'all known any soldiers in your life? You ever know some Navy people, some Air Force people, the military staff? Bro, we ain't all like different, all right? Like, most of us are kind of the same as the next. I'll be careful. Yep, I bet she can. I bet she can. That's my favorite thing, to be real honest with you, is shit talk. I have come to a conclusion. Alright, this right here is biblical. Alright? Biblical. Y'all are gonna like this. Do you remember when you were young? You were probably like in preschool or like 1st and 2nd grade, and your teachers would be like, I'm rubber and you're glue. Anything that you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Or they say, well, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Right? So they taught us this shit when we were like 2. All right? And they were like, now when somebody's mean to you, don't fucking cry about it. Right? But nah, not this world, bro. Not this world. This is why racism and shit like that exists, to be real honest with you. See, it takes two. There's a dynamic here that people don't consider in these conversations. All they consider... Okay, we're back. We're back. All right. So check it out. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right. So check it out. Racism and pretty much anything else. Did you know it's a 2-part theory? All right. So you got to have 2 parts. Okay. First, you got to have the offender. right, somebody that is talking shit, right? Like, it could be racist, it could be about your mom, it could be about your ugly ass toes, or like the color of your doo-doo. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is you have the offensive person, the offender, but then you have to have the other dynamic too, right? And so you have to say something that hurts my feelings, and I have to fucking cry about it. Oh my God. So I'm just saying, like, it's a two-part thing, right? Not only does there have to be an offender, but there has to be the offended. Oh, fuck. And this is where we start really talking. Because when we talk about the offended, let me ask you this. You know, if you were on a basketball team and some player on the other team was talking shit to your buddy, and your buddy had a full breakdown and was like, oh, my fucking feelings are hurt, I can't play basketball, right? You would not want that motherfucker on your team at all. Fuck him. You would not want that fucking playboy ass bitch on your team because he's too fucking soft, right? He cannot handle any words. But in real life, at work or wherever else, in real life, when somebody says something, we're all supposed to cry for them. We're all supposed to cry with them. Like, oh my God, did somebody say something against you? Oh my God, that's not professional. To me, the problem isn't the offenders. I feel like the offenders are always going to exist, and there's nothing any of us can do about offensive, rude behavior. But there is something we can do about how we handle it. So to me, and it's just to me, it all starts with the weak ass pussy that is offended. That weak motherfucker is gonna cry. Like, you can always go get another job. So like, if somebody was racist to me at work, I'd be like, fuck you, bitch, I'll get another job. Boom, game over. That's it, right? It would be done right there. Which, by the way, it is a torrential fucking downpour. All right. And so, like, I don't understand how it is people act so strong, but they are really, like, so weak. The weakness is abundant. The weakness is so through and through. Man, we got a leaky window over here that's probably about to be leaking. That window right there. That bottom window with my light on it is right there. Hello, Queen. Queen Selection, hello. Sorry I'm late. I was talking shit. Envious behavior. Queen Selection, I got you all set there. Thank you for being patient. Hello, Twin. Donnie, throw some hearts. Lily Veth, hello. Nice to see you. Mustang Guy 1981, let me get you fixed up, bro. That is moderator. Yeah, I think we're all set now. Like number 26. What's up? Hello, how are you? How are you? Man, it is pouring down rain, bro. God, look at that water. You see the water on that window? You see it just running down that window, dude? God, it's probably fucking leaking all up in there, bro. Jesus. No, I'm checking our buildings. I'm looking at our buildings. And I'm looking for shit just like this. This leak that's about to start right here. Because that window is getting absolutely fucking hosed down. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, we're getting super rained on right now. Super rain, super rain. Those of you that don't know, this is one of our buildings. 3 stories, 7 tenants. Yes, sir. And in a minute, I'll be going next door also. But right now, we're going to have to brave this rain and get out. About to show y'all this floor we did this weekend too. Hell yeah. Dave Barry, what's up, bro? Huh. And it is coming down, bro. I need to be over there. God, I'm about to get so soaked. Jesus Christ, man. I don't want to get soaked. I don't want to get soaked. It's going to be so much water. Shit. All right, let's go in here. Those of you that have been with me for some time, one of these 3 gets me into this building. Which one is it? Which one is it? No, I work for the owner. I am the owner's guinea pig. I am the representative of all things in the field, and that pretty much sucks for everybody else. Okay, so we replaced this floor over the weekend. This was the last tidbit of the flood. So I think some of you may have seen the Disaster Strikes video. And I think what you'll find in there is that there was some coverage on how much damage there was. And what we're doing here is looking at the floor that they did over the weekend here for us. And it looks good. What is this sticky shit that's on my feet? Those are coming off. So hell, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing good. What's up, people? Yeah. Look how that water just comes out right here, bro. Like, clear to see why we might eventually have a problem here, yeah? So, whole floor's done. Looks good. That's an error right there. That's an error right there. You see that? And this is what people don't like about me. That's an install error. But we got another one. Princess, how's it going? We'll get you fixed up, Princess. There you go. So those errors are things I'm looking for, and that'll be enough for somebody to catch their foot on. It doesn't look like much. You can see it right there. You see it? Yep, that's enough for somebody to catch their foot on. Number 30, thank you. Thank you. Other than that, the floor looks great. Good threshold, nice and thin. This is a better floor than that one. That quality product there sucks. This one's awesome. What's up, people? What y'all up to today? I hope y'all are doing good, mostly. Mostly Navy. What's happening? All right. Oh, it's okay. Oh, all right. So now that that's clear, we'll have to go check this other office too, because damn. But you get a free tour of the hyperbaric chamber. And we'll hope that there's no fucking water in there. God. This is about to be a thing. Y'all are about to see what happens when Bruce goes through a thing, huh? Ah, look at all those keys. Look at all those keys. I get this one. Here we go. I'm going to grab my shoes because I am worried that it's wet in there. Damn it. We are about to find out. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. Fuck. I already know. Suite's gonna be like half filled with water. And yes, inside my mind is everybody's alarm code. Everybody's. It's all inside. All right, guys. Here we go. Fuck. Fuck. Ooh. At this time, we have no water. At this time, there's no water up in this bitch. There's no water on the frames. There is no water around this thing, which I think that it might be coming from this. And I think it just spreads two ways when it comes. I think they ran these bolts too far down through the floor. The reason I think that is because I've torn this window out, I've torn that window out, and I did it 3 times, bro. Pissed. 3 times. I gone in, I sealed everything outside myself. So I don't know. But this is a hyperbaric chamber. Yeah, this is a hyperbaric chamber. Quite a beautiful machine. Ooh. Quite a beautiful machine. And this is like the old school control center for it. Old school, man. Look at these old school dials. This thing is 20 foot long, and you can fit 12 people in here. And this is for oxygen therapy. So they put on these things, bro. This goes over your head. Yeah. Yep, and they pump you filled with oxygen. This is what it looks like inside. And this is where the water leaks from. And so now you know a little bit about what I actually do. What I actually do is save the fucking world. Not my world. Not Gotham City. But all these medical people, I save their worlds like every day. Exit! Hurry up! Let's go! Out! Go! Go! Go, motherfuckers! Get the fuck on! Let's go! Don't forget your keys. Okay, so right now we are water free, and I'm kind of feeling pretty good about that. I like that. We have a few other little things we're going to check on real quick. Mainly that big electrical, that big lightning strike we just heard. That could have shut down one of my air conditioners. So we're gonna go check that out too. And then we're gonna hope and pray things don't fall apart throughout the day. This is the truth. Let's go. All right, smarty pants, everybody, who's anybody, everybody that has fingers, you may now tell me, what is this black panel? What is that? What does this do? Now you can see the insides. What does this do? Who is going to tell me? Come on now. First one to type, go now. Type the words, bro. All right, I can see y'all ain't playing that shit today. So we're just gonna turn on this lighting control panel. Oh yes, I know how to program these too. It's amazing. Yes, we have the internet here, but I really just have it on my phone, and I have the unlimited plan, so I don't give any shits. And it's not really unlimited either, by the way. It's unlimited until you hit like 100 gigs, and then they're like, you have to go down to the 5G. You gotta go to 5G. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bow chicka bow wow. All right, first, this is the main breaker system. We got 1 is on, 2 is on, 3 is on, we got 3, they're on. All right, so far, we're good. It's okay, LV. I cover quite a bit of stuff. So, what would be really nice is if I knew where my mouse was. Why did they relieve me of my mouse? They didn't. There it is. Haha. All right, this is my security system. In addition to knowing all these other things, I know how to run this security system too. Yes. Show us how to disable the alarm and cameras, please. Negative, sir. But this room would probably get you there. You know, there's just a few things in here that would probably get you to the money zone, you know, like that black power cord and that black power cord. Yeah. Now, when those get unplugged, the cops are going to come. So you should be really fast at that point. All right. You should just be really fast at that point. That's the alarms. That's the cameras. Be fast, baby. And remember, they have backup batteries. It's really not designed to last overnight or anything, but the backup batteries are designed to keep you up in the event of a power flash. So, you know, anytime power snaps on and off real quick, you wouldn't want all of your systems shutting down, right? And these fuckers, they had to come in and replace the wall base in here also. So, y'all are just gonna have to sit tight and check out my sweet booty for a minute. Yeah. All right. What's that? All right, back to it. And let's get in here and see what is going on. Aha, aha. We do keep it pretty nice and tight in here. I worked with all these contractors, and I'm an old wiring freak, so I know how to make everything work just fine. I know all of our building systems, and pretty much any other systems that have to do with a building, house, structure of pretty much any nature. All right, rooftop units. This is the roof of this building. These are the 3 units that handle each floor. So this is like the first floor air conditioner. And this is what it looks like. It's a giant fucker that can fit like 50 Filipinas inside it. LV would fit in there 35 times. That's how big it is. It's cranking out 53 degrees right now. Got 85% fan power, and only one of the compressors is on that. So it's pumping out 53 with one of 3 compressors on. Nice, nice. That's what we want right there. 100 of you. Haha, this is in an unoccupied state right now, so it's not calling for AC. The system is smart. Let me show you what I mean. So then, we have this little gray zone right here. You see this little gray zone right here? This is what is called the startup. All right, now the system decides inside this time frame how early it needs to turn on. So a hot day it'll turn on right here. In the winter it will turn on right here, but today it'll be like right here somewhere. So we're after 5 right now, so it's coming. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are strong. Oh, isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that just lovely? Hello, lovely. Hello. It's nice to see you. Now, RTU3 was my real big issue for like 3 weeks this month, and it's already gone into a cool state, and it's already cooling down at 63 degrees. That fan is ramping up. That's the fan that was the problem. That shit drove me crazy. I was pissed. But looks like we're solid, and we're not filled with water yet. So let's run. All right, off to the next spot. Let's go. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn the TV on too. How y'all like my place here, bro? 3 stories of fucking awesome. That's what this is. 3 stories of awesomeness. I'm about to show y'all something. Elvie, where you at, girl? Where you at, Elvie? Where you at? Hey? Where you at? Hold on. I got something for y'all. Oh shit, his name is really Bruce Wayne. Doesn't that suck for everybody? God, y'all like, oh fuck this guy. Alright, let's go to the next building, boys and girls. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. Did you get signed up for school, gentlemen? Did you get signed up? God. At least it's not raining as bad as it was. Let's go see how well the water's ponds right here. This fucking thing, man. Still no water. God, that's cold. And it's a lot. Miss Jenna Lynn. Dang, I decided I would do some live streaming. Whoosh. Bro, I am wet. Like, I wasn't out there very long. All my hair is wet. I'm wet. What's up, Jenna Lynn? I know you've been missing me, baby. I hope you're doing good. You know, I'm very proud of you, Jenna Lynn. I am. I want you to know that. I know sometimes I'm mean and all that shit, but I don't like your fucking gay friends. All right, you got gay ass friends. But besides that, I'm very proud of you. And, you know, I think it's great that you're doing the school thing. I think it's great that you're doing the work thing. And I want you to know that those 2 things, the 2 of them, will get you everything you want to in life, okay? Everything. Now, we're going to the next building, baby. Let's go. Let's go. LV, I know that you're not busy, so I don't know why you try to tell me that story. I expect you to stay. All right, whatever, Miss Busy. I know you're very busy at 5 p.m. Hey, listen, don't get me started, LV. Red, what's happening, bro? What is going on? That's true. Oh my God, don't get me started, bro. All right, you see how far we've driven, right? Here is the next building. Yes, sir. We're at the next building already. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, and we already have people here. Okay, very good. Very good. I have to stop in here and print some documents. Documentation. The one. There are alien women out there kidnapping men with big jocks. So only the ones with Big Johnsons though, right? So like I'm not gonna be kidnapped. That sucks, bro. 6 p.m. here, time for dinner. Everyone missed your live stream, Bruce. Well, you know, I'm glad to see everybody, to be real honest with you. Happy to see everybody, really am. Really enjoy getting able to talk to you guys and all that stuff. And you're gonna have to forgive me here. Hang tight, I gotta take my laptop with me, and we're going into the rain. Into the rain with your laptop, Bruce. Good work, good work. There's my chariot. That is my chariot. It could be yours. Right. Let's do this. Ooh, they left the cookies out. They're fucked up. They left the cookies out right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're little tiny baby cookies, but probably like 25 of them or something. Building number 3. Actually, this is my first building. This is the first one. What's up, people? What's going down with you? I hope y'all are doing all right. You know what I catch myself doing? I catch myself checking myself out right here. Like, do I look good? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's up, Kille? What's going on, man? How are you? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. Chrissy, what's going on now? I hope you're good too. I'm gonna get some invoices printed, put them on the desk. Good after that. Well, I got one more stop. One more stop. Red, what's cracking with you, man? Oh, well, thank you, Calais. I appreciate that. Will you help me find a wife, bro? I'm running out of time. I'm getting all fucking old and shit. You see the gray is setting in. That's why it's Bruce Wayne the Gray. It's because all the gray that's coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Elvie is always threatening me with like, I'm leaving, bro. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, Elvie, just stop the whole leaving bit, all right? So I really need your company for 47 years. 47 more years. That'll put me dying at the ripe old age of 90. You can go out, find a new dude right after that. I won't be like butthurt or anything. I'll be in the ground. Just right after that, just, you know, as soon as I pass, just go get a different dude, man. That's not a long time, Elvie. That's like 40 family Christmas dinners and 7 years to make the family, bro. That's a good deal, man. 40 family Christmas dinners. Yes, yes. So then, that's why I don't date, because if it doesn't lead to 40 family Christmas dinners, like, why would I ever do it? Like, why? Why? I could just be single and doing what the fuck ever. We either make goals or we ain't. That's funny. Nobody ever appreciates me so much. I'm like, okay, bro. All right. That's one invoice down. You see how long it takes me to get one invoice printed? It's because I'm generally immature. Yes. I know I look like an adult. I know. And I know that, like, some of y'all even think that I will be an adult at times. You're wrong. You're wrong. you, you're incredibly wrong. I tried that shit for a while. Queen Peanut Butter, what's up, bro? Where you been, man? Hey, every time I see your name, I think about that car song. Outside what? Outside grape jelly, inside peanut butter. Being an adult does suck, bro. I've been trying, like, like I figured that's what I'm missing, right, Rocker? Like I got money, and I'm not the ugliest dude on the block. Like I ain't beautiful or anything, but I'm not like hideous or something. And so I'm not hideous. I got money. I got great future as far as work goes and stuff. So it must be that I am not a motherfucking adult. Oh, I don't want to be an adult, bro. Ow. Ow. I have always tried to like verbally say the AU. AU. Then I try to type it out and it's like AU. And, it's just a redundant amount of me putting effort into trying to. Here we go. I found the one to print. Guess how much this one's for? Guess how much this one's for? Oh, oh, that's sweet. I love that. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that number great? That number's great. Look, this number is too. Oh, oh God. Oh God. So today I get to tell the boss I need $30,000. Everything I do costs a fuck ton of money. Everything. Everything. If I'm involved, it ain't gonna be 3 digits, bro. I don't know what else to do. I'm glad to see all y'all today, though, man. And you're saying hi to each other and engaging each other. I like that. I like that. That's why I make y'all blue. One of you girls is going to provide me with 5 children. 1, 2, 5. All right. Tired of y'all trying to say, nah, we only doing one. That is the most useless fucking thing ever. Let me tell you something, all right? One kid is good, right? That's easy, right? Ooh, we won't have to be in it too bad. Let me tell you, though, it takes 2 adults to raise one kid, all right? So how many kids does it take to raise 2 adults? All right, it's just fucking count. Tell me. 1, 2, what, 3, 4? So if it takes 2 parents to raise one kid, bro, that means it's gonna take 4 kids to raise 2 adults, like senior citizens. When you old as shit, your one kid's gonna be like, I gotta quit my job. I gotta go fucking home. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But if you had 4, they could split up the duties, right? Right? Yeah, you see that's thank you here. This is Calais. I've been trying to talk LV into giving me like 25 kids. All right, 25. I want to fill a bus with little Bruce Waynes. Nobody will be able to deal with us. All right? I am joking. All right. I am actually worried. 25. Inside me, I'm kind of worried. All right. All right. Like, we about to talk some real stuff here. All right. Y'all better put on your big girl panties for this one because, like, I've been seeing some of these girls, they get like one kid, and all of a sudden, like, we have forgotten that we have to stay in shape. All right. So I'm kind of worried. You give a woman 5 kids, maybe the last thing on her mind is getting back in shape. But I think I pick wisely. I got to pick wisely, right? Yeah, pick wisely, bro. You have to have that genetics. Bro, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying that sometimes, like, you get a baby and nothing else, like, is being taken care of, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. LV is a wise pick. You know, I think that's reasonable. I think it's completely reasonable. She is absolutely a challenge, though. She likes to tell me, "You're not up for this challenge." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, bro! I will destroy you." All right, we aren't done at this building, but I still have to prep this paperwork a little bit. Go be busy, bro. You already told me. Oh, I'm busy right now. Oh my god, I'm busy, so busy. Whatever, bro. You it's too busy for me, huh? My middle name is a challenge. What is your middle name? Hey, Ryan, what's happening, man? What's happening? Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. What's up, my dude? I hope you're doing all right. I am fantastic. I'm even glowing a little bit. You see this glow? Happens when I get rained on. Man, I'm fantastic, dude. I am fantastic. Naku Sisi LV Pakteka. What does that say? That's my quality. Visaya. Is that Visaya going on right there? Is that Tagalog? Visaya? What is that? Is that Cebuano? Who is going to tell me about the Aswang? Huh? All right, you know, I was reading the other day, right, and this was very interesting read, very cool, and I like to read. I know, all of you are like, "Oh God, I'm not going to read a book." Yeah, yeah, read a fucking book. All right. So I was reading the other day, and I was reading about the Cavantino people in, I think, Manila or close to Manila. Additionally, that there's some tribes in Manila as well, and they all kind of practice this stuff that's a little different from us, but cool nonetheless. Very interesting. So the Cavantino people, they say that they bury people in tree trunks. That's right, like they wrap them in bark and put them in the tree trunk. And then these other tribes in Manila, and I forget the name right now because I didn't read it 6,000 times. I should have read it enough that I could remember the name, but I didn't. But apparently, they hang coffins in a tree. In the tree, there'll be a bunch of hanging coffins. And maybe there's even a bridge that they hang them from, like they hang, and this is like a tribute, this is a tradition type thing, it's not evil or anything. And so, you know, my understanding is that they hang the coffins in trees. It's very, very cool, dude. They had some pictures and stuff, and I went and I looked and stuff, you know, because things interest me. Very cool stuff, very neat. It's true. I've read that as well in their traditions. Yeah, dude. Like, I want to see that. Who is going to go to Manila and show me this shit? Somebody's going to take a field trip. We need a field trip. All right. Hang tight. Yeah, it was just a very interesting read. And you know, something I want to say about that is, you know, I didn't know when they were talking about. I don't know if they're talking about currently still today or if this was 50 years ago. But I've been out chatting some of the Filipinos and you know, some people say they don't even know about it, and others are like, yeah, that's been going on for a long time, dude. Hey, all right, Red, take care, man. Appreciate you popping in. They practice that until today. Really, they're still doing that. That is so cool, man. We don't have really any traditions like that. Nothing that would be really big or noted. Um, I don't know if we actually have any funny traditions like that. I don't think we do. EQ, hello EQ. Hello. Hope you're doing all right. I hope you are doing good. Raining cats and dogs here. It is here too. It is here too. Why did you remove your message, EQ? I already saw it, bro. I already saw it. Oh shit. 25, 121 water. 25, 1121 WTR. There we go. Time for me to go home. Okay. Have a good day. Patrice, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Oh, Regent. Hello, Patrice. How are you? B came in for like a minute. She was like, ha ha ha, and then left. Mary, what's happening with you? How are you? I hope you're doing good. It's pouring here. I think the rain actually has stopped. Yes, it stopped. We got just enough to get like super soaked. All right, this little sheet of paper is done. I'm fine, doing good. I hope you too as well. Thanks. Yeah, good morning. Was wondering how you like your new place. You know what? The new place is good. I can tell you the electric bill's not going to fly though. So, like the third floor and the west facing windows are destroying my electric bill. I spent $250 on my electric bill, dude. And, that's after I put a bunch of stuff in place to like cover the windows so heat wasn't getting through right. So I sheetrocked over a whole window in there, right, and put thermal drapery up over it. And then I got a two-part on my big back door. I got one at the patio that's just a thermal break, and then one on the patio back door. And still, man, the fucking, I can't believe I use so much electricity. All right, LV, have a good day. I'll see you. All right, LV, take care. Have fun. Yeah, the new place is nice. Everything else is like super nice. I will say that there's a few funny things. The entire perimeter of the apartment is basically up like an inch, and the floor is like down. So anything I put to the edge of the wall, like you would normally put a dresser up against the wall, it leans forward like this, bro. Everything. And so that's kind of a pain in the ass. That's kind of a pain in the ass. What's everybody up to today? Anything fun? Anything fun? Did chat stop? Did we come to a complete halt? It's finally cooled off here for a few days. Still no rain though. I bet you like a half day to a day out from this rain, dude, is coming your way. It hit out west this morning first and it's rolling east, so I can't help but think you're in its path somehow or another. You and Gus. And I would say yesterday we were kind of down on temperature. Justine, nice to see you. Happy you came. Hope you're doing good. Um, so yesterday we had kind of a gray day. Temperatures were down. It was only like 92 or something. We got a little bit of rain. We got like 20 minutes worth of rain, and then it was gone. And then this thing came in about 5:30 this morning, maybe 5 o'clock, and it's done now. So what time is it? It's 5:45. No, it came in about 4:30. Then 'cause I hit the road about 4 o'clock this morning, so it's probably like 4:30. Lasted a good hour, but that was a lot of water, bro. Grass gonna grow. It's gonna be all right. Wouldn't miss seeing you live. Well, thank you, Justine. Hell yeah, dude. I was all being random. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna run a live stream this morning. So here I am, of course. Huh? Here I am. And I'm just at the office that is not my office. And I am putting together some paperwork. And I will leave this for the boss to, 30 grand worth of invoices I need him to pay. It's been at least 6 weeks since I've had rain at work. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh, rocker, feeling it, man, feeling it. We hadn't been 100 degrees for 6 weeks or anything, but we definitely have been the last week or two. Boiling, boiling, bro. Boiling. And how is all that going, Rocker? When you gonna take another trip, Rocker? You were you had popped in over at Mommy Au's and helped her out, and I was in there. And so I came over to your place and helped out Lopez. I was like, this is for Rocker's next trip. You better tell her to send you that money, sir. When is your next trip, man? I would figure you already got that on the books by now. It's been a few months since you went, yeah? I did. I was like, this is for Rocker's next trip. 227. Yeah, 80 is fantastic, Justine. What are you complaining about 80? We damn near barbecuing at 80 degrees. 80 degrees, that's football weather. That's some good stuff right there. You play all sports in that weather. Need some funds. I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. You got to go out and do some side irrigation jobs, man. Go out and do some side irrigation jobs. Man, I've been handing out irrigation work all fucking week, dude. I got a guy that won't even do the shit. I'm like, what's your fucking problem, dude? Like on Saturday of a week ago, so like nine days ago or some shit, I I had a quarterly walk with this clown, and here we are Tuesday, Monday, and they're not fixed. They're not fixed. That's my thing. That's my thing. Like, you got work, bro. Why ain't you out there getting it done? This California girl got in a little wimpy living in the East Coast. It gets cold up there, though. I can't willingly move to a place that the freeze might kill me. Can't willingly do that. Nobody has any paper clips for me? Oh, paper clip. Well, we're getting another round of lightning in, so another round of lightning. I'll just buy covered flip-flops. You'll be all right. My coworker's wife, baby, and he's been off this entire drought. Oh man, you've been working. You got all the service calls, all of them. My shit's not working. My shit's broken. It's going everywhere. All right, I've got to go leave this on the boss's desk after I get another one of these cookies. Mm-hmm. You got some of that daddy leave? You get the paternity leave on both ends now, right? Dads be getting some time off too. I hate all this shit where like everything has to be fair. Like, first and foremost, I don't think it has to be fair. Nope. Just a couple, just enough to ruin my appetite a little. Just a couple, dude. I came in here one day, And on this break table, they had some Belgium waffle cookies. Have you ever had? Oh no, they were buttery waffle cookies. They're probably the best cookies I've ever had in my life. I am not joking. The best. How you like that, Rocker? It's a new world, bro. It's a new world, Rocker. Go get you a baby so you can do it too. Get you like if you could manage to get it done twice inside a year, you get 12 weeks off, dude. That's 3 months of the year. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just, you know, get started in January, get started in December. September, you get some time off. All right, next up, let's go. Dude, find you some of those. I found them because I like the cookies so much, I sat there and ate like half the bag. Everybody was pissed. I was like, yeah, I ate all your cookies. So I found them. They're like $20 for a little bag. Yeah. All right, let's go see this other building, and then take our asses to breakfast. I think my viewership only lasts about 30 minutes or so, an hour. When people are like, yeah, I'm not talking to this guy anymore. Not dealing with this guy anymore. I bet my patio is soaked, bro. In the middle of summer on a 2-man irrigation crew. And he took 6 weeks off. Is he the owner? 2-man irrigation crew, somebody's got to be the boss, huh? Or is that just your crew? Yeah, hell yeah, breakfast with Bruce, bro. Like the old days. Like the old days. Oh, you're his boss? Oh. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing about that, bro. Employee down, bro. And you know what? The government done made it to where you can't fire that motherfucker either. You can't get rid of him either, so you are super screwed. Take that one on the chin, but you can have him put on a different team. You're like, yeah, why don't you put that guy on the other team? You know, my buddy Chris, he works for a big company here, does a lot of my repairs for me. He's solo. He doesn't run with anybody. He runs by himself. That's it, bro. He just runs by himself at all times. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Eventually, the anniversary of the old days. June 1 or something was the first time I did a live stream. That was the very first time I did a stream. I think it was June. I got my phone in April of 2024. And there was no such thing as live streams before then for me. I didn't know about them. My phone was just so old, it didn't even do things like live streams. And watching a short video was like you'd watch the video load up for longer than you watch the video, and then the next one would double down on your phone and basically break your phone. So I never seen any live streams or anything like that. Izat, hello, sir. And so June, I did my first live stream, and you know, I guess I've been playing around on this YT ever since. A little too much, probably a little too much. All right, we got power, everything's up, we're good. But that's just kind of how I did it, you know, how I got into it. But Justine, that's right. You know what I thought? I thought that was right, Justine. I thought that when I first met you, you hadn't been doing any live streams or anything. And then we kind of like got you like 50 subs or something, and then you started busting out live streams. Yeah, it's a little rainy, dude. It's a little rainy. So that was the third building I checked right here, and that one's done. That check is over. That check is over. I gotta try to get 30 grand from my boss today. That's like my big thing of the day, is to try to get those 2 invoices paid out. He doesn't let that shit go like a normal person does. He's not gonna let it go like a normal person, bro. Yeah, the rain stopped though. The rain stopped pretty quick, so that was good for us. It'll be good for the grass. All the grass will turn green again. January of 25. That was your first live stream, huh? Okay, okay. Well, August of last year is when I came on live for the first time. And what I mean, you got the 2,000 naturally, and you got the hours naturally too, huh? I mean, you had to do a bubble bath, bro. You said bubble bath, I was like, I'm fucking out of here, bro. I can't be a part of this. It's funny because I'm a little lewd, but honestly, like I usually never stick around for that stuff. Especially if like for instance, like Rocker, right? He got a sexy ass wife or whatever, right? But if I go there and she's like on some underwear mission, I'm like, what's going on, bro? I gotta leave. It's just me, dude. I don't know what it is, man, but I take. If it's fun stuff, it's cool. But if it's alluding to how sexy you are and I know you're a guy or something, I'm probably not gonna be there for it. I can't, dude. I can't abuse you like that, bro. Nope. Me, on the other hand, like if I look good in a Speedo, bro, that's all I would wear in my live stream. Just a Speedo. It would be like nipple mania and shit. I might put some duct tape over my nipples. That's probably what I do. Get some electrical tape, put it over my nipples. That's my favorite place to break down too, right in the middle of the road. We just turn our caution lights on and call it cool. We are going to my place before dinner. The 80-foot American flag is at halfway, you see? That's how windy it is. It's moving that giant ass flag. And that thing is giant. That's like the size of 15 cars or something. Yvonne, hello. Yeah, nobody would like that, Justine. That would be like the worst move of the year. You scroll into my live stream, you will be stained for life. You know, Justine, did I tell you about this? There was a guy. This dude was no joke. He was probably like 65. He was still young, like, but he was older, right? And this motherfucker was jamming a piano when I scrolled into his live stream in his Speedo. And I'm telling you, this dude could play the piano like a champion. And he was brass, bro. Yeah, Rocker remembers him. He was brass, yo. He didn't even look at us or talk to us or anything like that at all. All he did was play the piano in his Speedo. I was stuck there for like 20 minutes. I kept having to go back. His music was good, like there was gonna be a finale. Like the piano was like amping, and then like it was gonna get to like a climax. So I wanted to be there for the climax of the song, just to see what was gonna happen next. Like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna tear off this Speedo? What's he gonna do? He didn't anything, but that dude straight up, like, had a whole jam session in his Speedo. I was like stained. I still am. I still think about this guy. He's still in my mind, bro. I'm not joking. Just wait, guys. I'm probably going to get terminated on YT. I was out talking a lot of shit all weekend to like, probably was like 58,000 black people that probably heard me talking hella shit. Yeah, they had to heard me. I'm pretty sure everybody heard me. I was like, so, did you know books just appear in white minds? We don't actually have to read them. Oh, we special. Books just appear in the brains of white people. Yes, that went over very well. I was also talking shit about immigrants. All right, like, I don't know why you could be here 12 years and you ain't got the paperwork done yet. Like, what are you doing, bro? You know? How is it that I should be documented, but they shouldn't be? I don't get that. Like, well, I got a barcode. It might as well be called a social security number. That shit could be tattooed on me somewhere. It will all be the same as me carrying it on paper. All right. But these motherfuckers don't have to have one? Nah, bro, that shit ain't cool. All right. Nope. No, you gotta have all your IDs just like me. Bro, if I gotta have IDs, let me tell you something. I went to motherfucking war too. I'm talking about war, bro. Like bullet slinging. I ain't talking about no, oh, I got deployed. You will hear people say they got deployed. And yeah, that's cool and shit, but they ain't seen no firefights. They ain't been in no shit, bro. And I'm just saying, I got in the shit. All right, so if I gotta have a motherfucking ID, everybody else has to have a motherfucking ID. I don't give a shit. Nope. No cares are given. No cares will be given. No quarters. And somebody has politely taken my parking spot. Somebody has kindly taken my parking spot. Fuckwads. Oh God, why is there always like somebody that thinks that it's cool to just do whatever? Like, oh, fuck this guy, you know. I'm gonna take his parking spot because of fuck him. I always like those people. I always like those people. I always like those people. Hold on. I've got to go put this love note on this motherfucker's car. Ah, he moved it. They moved their car while I was like sitting here. That's interesting. That's interesting. Entertaining, to say the least. How did that car get moved while I was here? Was I mistaken? I guess I could have been mistaken, huh? I guess that happens too, right? My God, man. I just like totally mistaked it. Well, golly, Elmer, I guess I can't put this. Thanks, I won't forget about the piano guy. Oh man, dude, you know. Oh, we're gonna be right back, guys. We ain't gonna be wrong upstairs, so we ain't gonna be wrong. Let's go. So, this is the new place, Justine. You're gonna get like the first live tour, all right? Because I know it's probably like only you here and 6 ninjas. And just like before, it's like this weird thing where everybody like trashes the hallway. Look, we got eggshells. The fucking, like, are you serious? Like, and none of this was me either, by the way. Like, I don't do shit like this. If I did this, I'd come out and scrub this shit. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. In here, it's not the same. Ta-da. Ta-da. Yes. Yes, I built this. So I could go like that, bro. And I'm here for some very specific stuff, Justine. And all I can say is I'm here for stuff, okay? Sweet bathroom. If you want, I'll build you one of these. Yep. You just need a jumper from Home Depot. And then some irrigation pieces. And 2 shower heads. That's it. That's it. Don't look at that. I also have a sweet ass laundry room, bro. It's like the tool center. I get all my tools whipped out, so I just come in here and grab something real quick. Laundry, which I didn't do. I started it, but I did not finish it. Here we go, bro. Here we go. You get some light on in this place. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Aha. So this is Justine. I was in there, I was like, put them 2 things away, girl. So yeah, hey, the place has turned out all right. Look, I'm a lazy fuck, so I just pulled the sofa out and started watching TV. So that's how that got left. That's my favorite spot to sleep, by the way. Dead ass in all my clothes or whatever, just however I am. Oh, it did. Everything got soaked. Fuck. I don't know how bad, but the table is at least soaked. I see water all over that table, bro. Oh, yeah. So water got there for sure. And this is my third floor balcony scene. I built this whole thing myself, bro. It's a freestanding fence. It just stands there, and then I came in with corrugated plastic, and I put that there too. This is super sweet. Dang, it like rained directly in here, bro. Even the chair is wet. Shit. I had to like turn some fans on or something. Ah, look, 2 fans. Isn't that interesting? Oh, good. Like, turn the fan towards it. Hold on. Put up a shower curtain. But you mean that thing right there that I didn't deploy this morning before I left? I should have deployed this. It's waterproof. It's blackout too. 100% thermal blackout and waterproof. It only ran $49.99 and it's 10 foot wide. Hell yeah. Hold on. I gotta plug this other fan in. Hold on. There it is. Chair should dry up now. Very good. Okay, we're done here. Hardy Miles, what's up, yo? Number 36, thank you. Appreciate that, man. I do. I swear to God, I like that. Read books, motherfuckers. Read fucking books, alright? Stop jerking your dicks and read fucking books, alright? Books, books. I know that seems so challenging. Oh my God. Take y'all back here to Justine's favorite place. The other bed. Hardy, let me get you fixed up, yo. How are you today? ¿Cómo está acá? But this is like my favorite room, right? This is the favorite room, all right? I got nothing on my closet floor, which is very hard to come by in people's closets, all right? The silver bars were here, all right? So there was only 3 of those. I didn't have any space. I needed at least 2 more. So I added this shelf right here. It holds my linens and all my long pants. Right, we got collar shirts and nice tops all through here. Button ups, suits, those sorts of things. Nice collar shirts. All my long sleeve type stuff down here. Look, this is my mania of extra shirts and underwear and stuff that I haven't opened yet. More underwear, more socks that I haven't opened yet, guns. All right, and then I added that bar and that bar, the 2 wood bars there, and I added that top shelf too. And so it's very, very organized. These are all work shirts, stuff I will wear at work, and I don't give a shit what happens to it. And there's plenty of space still left, bro. There's like plenty in here. Like, I think I can move a regular size female in here. Yeah, of course, dude. How you like this nice piece of furniture right here? It's got like 300 sweaters in there. Also, all of those are very uniform. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's more guns. Watch out, there's guns in everything, by the way. There's literally guns everywhere inside my place. So no matter where I'm at, you can bet that there's a gun very close, and or there's another weapon somewhere. And how do you like this? These are all just the miniatures. They're just the miniatures, but I can't do just one. What's up, Elvie? Ooh, I'm about to dance for Elvie. Elvie's in here. Hold on, bro. Wow, wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see that action, bro? Elvie, one day you can hang your shoes right there, but we're not there yet. You want to know what my extra most favorite thing is? My sweet end table. Jay Zan, what's up, yo? You like my sweet end table? I decided that I no longer needed the clothing hamper and that it was just the perfect size to hold this lamp. And I haven't done anything about it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a piece of cloth. I'm going to throw it over it. That's it. I'll probably put a piece of wood on the top too. Yes, they will. You know what? I got a problem with smelling good. Like I like to smell good, but I do smoke, so I always kind of also smell like cigarettes. So, I have a lot of places I got to go into, and nobody wants to smell my cigarettes, right? And so the secondary problem that comes with that is I can't stand smelling the same. Like so one day I might wear this, one day I got to wear something else, But this right here, that lamp, that's my favorite. And I encourage you guys to help me. I've been trying to find a second one. All right. And some of you got like super internet skills. And so I implore you, please help me locate a second one of these lamps. You see that lamp? The thing is gangster, bro. I mean, just look how manly this lamp is. That's a manly ass lamp, right? That's what I'm talking about. I love collecting scents. I love smelling good. But I don't like to use one scent every day. That's exactly right. That's just like me. LV could probably get me to dance. If I was going to go dancing, it would have to be with like LV or something. The kitchen is pretty fat, yeah. And I got to try to keep something here outside of y'all's vision. Whatever that is, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. I will tell you this microwave sucks. All right. During their fix of the place, it must have filled up with like sheetrock dust. And this thing right here, you see there's some now, right? You see that? And when this fucking thing turns on, it's like a turbo jet engine and it started blowing shit out of it. It pissed me off, dude. I had like two things going and then I was like, boom, put the third thing in there, bro. I hit the on button. It was like shit fucking flying everywhere. I was so pissed. It ruined my whole meal. So I just put mine down. Yeah, well, LV, if you try to get the big bottles, right? It's too expensive, man. It's too expensive. It's like $70 for a bottle. And that's not even like high-end stuff. High-end stuff, you might be 200 for the bottle. Me, I buy the little one, lasts me a year, bro. I swear to God. Well, it's because I got all the other ones, right? So, listening and watching, well, thank you. Thank you. Joe Malone. I'll have to look into that. I don't have that one. I don't have that one. I don't know some of the ones that I do have. Only a month. Girl, how? Oh my God. You really using this stuff, huh? Ooh, you really put it on. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Try that brand, Joe Malone. It's a London brand. Let's go see here. Do I have any Joe Malone? This is the one that I thought might have been, but I don't think that's it. And the rest of them are not. That's Versace, both those. We got Dolce and Gabbana. I got 3 of theirs. It's the 2 King ones there, and then that brown one. We got the 2 Coach little ones. Calvin Klein collections, all right. Like, I really like Obsession and CK1. And we've got a little bit of the Aquadio, whatever, I don't know, the Armani. And Tommy Bahama is one that I frequent their stores in, so they're always handing off stuff to me. So that's cool. I like to go in their actual store and buy a bunch of stuff. All right, I will go check out the new short videos. If she's dancing, I'm going to call sabotage. You can't be saying nothing to me if I go up in there and that's what's going on, rocker. I always try to like extend crazy respect in that regard, you know. Like Lopez, Chi, there's a few others that like I might go in and say, hi, oh, you're pretty today. I hope you're having a good day, but I don't fucking talk to them about their underwear and shit. And so yesterday, your girl was like, look at all my pairs of underwear. I was like, can you put them away? Nobody appreciates me too. There was like 7 grays in there, and I was like, fuck all y'all. Can you put those away, please? That'd be great. I'm not made for the internet is the problem. I'm just not made for it, dude. I'm not. I'm not. LB says, I love to spray a lot until I'm satisfied. 30 days and that thing is gone, huh? Yeah, I am not made for the internet, dude. One is a bikini. None of them were fucking bikinis. They were all lace underwear. And then she was like, oh, look at the lace. And I was like, stop that, bro. I'm not mature enough. I am fucking horrible, dude. Angel May, what's up? Yo, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Let me get you fixed up, Angel. There you go. You are a standard moderator of this channel. No, oh, no. Okay, one of her short videos. I'm starting to not feel bad about you, my PG-13 bubble baths. Yeah. Listen, there are like things you can count on from me. One, I'm probably going to try to get you to wear pigtails and braids. All right. So that's probably one of the things I'm definitely going to do. I'm probably going to throw money at you, but it's not because I want you to do anything for me. It's just for fun. Sometimes that's the only way people have fun. I could go into much more detail on that, but it's for later. And you know, I might be a little flirty, but I don't ever like chase. So for instance, just because you see me flirting doesn't mean I've left YouTube with it. That's very, very, very few and far between that you get to talk to me outside of YouTube. That's very challenging. Just here in the background for now. LV, you could be up front if you want. Well, thank you, Angel May. Thank you. And Au is here too. My God. My God. Oh, this is a good day. This is the best Monday I've had. Bro. You're back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. You weren't supposed to. RD, what's happening, yo? What is happening here? Let me get you fixed up, my man. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Mommy, in this light, do I glow a little bit? Do I glow? Do I look as fat as I did yesterday? Uh-huh. Oh, don't be like that now. Don't be like that. Joe, what was that name? Joe Portland? What was that? Hold on. I should probably write that down because it's the only way I'll remember it. Joe London? Joe Malone. Joe Malone. Blooming today and you look happy. Yeah, well, happy. Everybody's always worried about being fucking happy, bro. Like, happy is a momentary thing. Right? It ain't supposed to be all day long. Right? So, I'm happy right now because I get to talk to all you fly chicks. And there are no chick boys in here. Hey, I invite everybody to check out my new short video. All right. It is my contribution. Yes. My new short video is a contribution to all the weak men around. All right. It's just to kind of like show you guys, and this is what I mean to relay. Like, if a man is in your live stream talking about another man, that should be a red flag to you. All right. That should be a red flag to you. Like, wow, did that guy just come in here and start talking about another man? Now, it just so happens to be that one of your guy friends likes to talk about me. And I'm just not the type to listen to their shit whatsoever. Like, if you're a female and you're talking shit to me, I'll just leave. All right. Because there's no sense in arguing with chicks. That shit's out. Nope. You can calm your ass down and have a conversation, or I'm out. Wow. It's like that, right? But with dudes, I hold them straight up accountable right then, too. Like, if you mouthed off, why'd you mouth off if you didn't want me to be talking shit to you? So, like, you probably shouldn't have mouthed off, right? Like, now, niece got a big dose of this. What's up, niece? Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Niece got a big dose of this the other day in her channel when her boyfriend tried to mouth off at me. He was like, I can't believe you hang out with guys like Bruce. And he was really talking shit to her, too. I was like, dude, I will punch you in the fucking face, right? That's like the first thing I thought is like, I need to punch this guy right in the fucking face, right? Because he was kind of rude to her about it, right? Like, I'm not rude to niece, right? I like niece. She's a nice girl. But I don't have to like that faggot. Bro. Nope. Fuck that dude, right? And so his crybaby syndrome is because I'm not nice to him. Ooh. You could probably start a fight with me. We're probably gonna argue at some point. All right, that is in the stars, yo. We're gonna. I kind of want to argue with somebody a little bit. I want to go argue. We could have like our first argument here. We could do it now. Like, none of y'all are listening. Oh shit! Hey, dude, I am a horrible person. And listen, I want you to know ahead of time, like, I don't like your channels, okay? Listen, I will not share you with anybody, okay? That's it. I will not share you, all right? I know that you're like, well, that's slavery, right? And I'm like, no, bro, I'm just not sharing my chick with like 7,000 dudes a week. I'm not doing it, right? And everybody's like up in arms about shit like that. Like, well, you don't trust people. And I'm like, well, when I have 7,000 chicks banging on my door, I don't think you're going to trust me either. And then they're all like, that's right, I wouldn't trust you. And I'm like, no shit, fool, what the fuck? So, like, there's a lot of things about me that we're probably going to have to argue a little bit. All right. I could see that we probably have to argue a little bit. Yeah. Especially like if you want to have like a bunch of dudes around, but you don't want me to have chicks around. See how that works? You see how that works? It's always this thing where chicks are like, well, you don't trust me. I can't go out with anybody on Friday nights. And I'm always like, well, I can't either, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So the fastest way to get in an argument with me
is to do something that you wouldn't like done to you. And the fastest way to find out what I'm made of is by doing some shit like that. Because, like, I'm a retaliation type person. Like, I'm a reflection, right? So I reflect. So Justine comes in here being nice to me. I'm going to be nice to Justine. But if Elvie comes in here trying to be mean on me and Mommy Au, these two girls always trying to be mean to me, right? Ooh, bro, I'm going to write it down on the tally sheet, bro. It shouldn't be a two-way street because here's the thing. Here's the thing. What's eventually going to happen right there is you're going to try to excuse having a bunch of dudes around. And then I'm not going to say anything because I don't, but I retaliate because I'm immature, right? And so I'm like, that's fine. You want a bunch of dudes around, bro? I know what to do. I'll give me some girls around, bro. And none of us will be able to trust each other worth a fuck. So to me, I think people really open themselves up to those things. Droning with Jamie, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Justine says, I told my ex that I would leave YouTube if he could straighten up his act. For the right man, the right women would gladly walk away. In my book, it is so fucking silly to ever introduce this stuff into your lives. Like some of it's fun for a while and stuff, but if I have a lady, dude, there is like zero point in me being on the internet. And, when somebody can make sense of that to me, then I'll try to jump on board with that. But even like a work thing, I'm like, well, you better go get a job. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I mean, commitment isn't a half ass type thing. You don't get to be committed from like 8 to 5 and then like from 5 to 8. Wow. Ooh, here's my booty. Did you see that? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Chick will get fired in a heartbeat for that shit. In a heartbeat. There you go. There you go. There you go. Look, I could show you all on paper, but I'm going to do it with my hands. All right. There's 24 hours in a fucking day. All right. That's it. There's not 28. It's not 60. It's fucking 24. All right. Now, typically, and we're just going to use the number 6, typically people sleep 6 hours of this. All right. That's 25%. 6 goes into 24 4 fucking times. That's 25% of your day is gone, and all you did was sleep. Right? Now, if you're like me, you probably work another 8 hours. So 8 plus 6, we're up to 14, right? 14 of 24 hours is gone. We're already at the 55% of the day is gone. And I haven't talked to my wife. I haven't like jumped in bed and knocked her out, right? I haven't eaten. I haven't taken a shower. I haven't worked out. I haven't read a book. I haven't done anything, right? And so each person needs about 2 hours of self growth, whether that be a book or working out or something, but they need 2 hours of self growth. And that's less than 10%. So that's not like, oh, you're doing too much for yourself, blah, blah, blah. No, that's fucking normal, but we're up to 16 hours and we haven't taken a shower. We haven't eaten. All right. So we're going to call taking a shower about an hour of the day. We'll say 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, and that's pretty quick. So we can trust that that number is not like flagrant or anything. All right, so now we're up to 17 hours. 17 hours. Ooh, we don't have much time left, do we? Our day is pretty fucked already, and we have not eaten any food. So 3 meals a day, 30 minutes a pop. That's if you're like doing microwave dinners. Like if you're cooking, you're probably going to be up into like the 2 hour area. So we're going to go with 30 minutes a pop for a total of 90 minutes. We're at 18 and a half hours. All right. Now we roughly have 5.5 hours left in our day. We have eaten, we have showered, we have gone to work, and we have slept, right? But, oh, I'm sorry. We have eaten, we have showered, we have done personal time, and we have gone to work and slept. So we're, 18 and a half hours in. So if you only had 5 hours a day, and let's argue that you have children, all right, so you have a child, how many of that 5 hours should be dedicated to the motherfucking internet? Go ahead, tell me. Tell me. One of you chicks can tell me. I want to hear this. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear this here. I will flex if you get the right answer, bro. I will actually flex, all right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I like to wear these big shirts, hide my little belly a little bit, but the rest of it, man, you don't want to be in my headlock. You see? So what I've just done is completely destroyed the internet, all right? So, this is just a very, very minimal conversation you could have about what you should or shouldn't be doing with your time. All right. Yeah, that's why my last relationship didn't work. He wanted the attention of the whole village while I was giving him my wholehearted attention. I feel you. My last relationship as well. Once I commit, I can leave things that he's not comfortable with. Without him asking, but he should do the same as well. Um, LV. I pay a lot of attention to details, LV. So me, although words may not penetrate my vagina, it doesn't mean I didn't read them. And so sometimes what I want to say is we kind of term things. For instance, you said here, I can leave things that he is not comfortable with. And I'm just saying that's not a discomfort, that's a shouldn't be happening type thing. Like if you looked at the word commitment, it really wouldn't have anything to do with me chatting with 58 females. Like it just wouldn't have anything to do with that. Now I'll take that a step further, and let's say we're a year down the road, right? And we're girlfriend and boyfriend, and everything's great. And then I decide that I need 5 friends that are females. You see, so that is not a matter of Elvie being uncomfortable. That's a matter of Bruce has fucked up. You see what I mean? Like Bruce is fucking retarded. That's how that would be viewed from the man's side. It wouldn't be a comfort thing. I know, but in reality, it's not whether or not, well, he's uncomfortable with that. That what? Don't fucking do that. It's not the best way for things to go. Now, the best way for things to go is, of course, everybody just focused on what they're doing with their partner. But in this different world, we have a whole lot of other things we're up against. So, I mean, I understand why the internet is what it is, but I don't understand keeping it around when you have new goals, new focuses, and somewhere to devote your time. Especially when I consider relationships evolve. Let's say that you start with a hut, but you evolve to a house, right? And so relationships evolve. And the only way to really make sure they evolve to their best possible pinnacle is because you're really putting everything into it. And so for me in there somewhere, it becomes a matter of investment, and what I want back from said investment, right? And so the less that I invest into it, the less I will get. And you know this with everything in life. Like if you went to school and decided you didn't want to read, well, you probably wouldn't get an education, right? But if you read a million books while you were in school, you'd come out the smartest kid of the class. And so, everything is really about what you invest into it. Even when we come up short and relationships go bad, it's important to know that, you put your best foot forward. I almost gave up on my channel, not because he's not comfortable, but because I'm not so into giving him my whole attention. Like my channel suddenly doesn't matter anymore. Oh, and rightfully, because why would you put your significant other in a position where they are competing, or in a position where they have to trust you? That's called forcing trust. And what I mean by that is that throughout my day, right? If I had a girlfriend, I probably wouldn't put myself in situations that she would have to trust me. Chandy, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing good. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Um, and so that thing, there's a little thing there where you are either forcing somebody to reach in their pocket and get out their wallet of trust, like, oh God, I got to trust this situation. Let me think about it. Should I trust this? Right? So that is not your job as a partner, to put your partner in situations that test your relationship. That's wildly inappropriate. Never be an instance where you make your partner feel like she's competing with others, most especially with your attention. Oh, you're exactly right. And I would add that, and you hear this a lot. Oh, well, he has trust issues. I do love you, bro. Let's go, bro. I'll get you. So, like, the trust thing is such a weird thing, because you hear everybody playing that card. They're like, oh, well, he don't trust you. Or, that's not trusting, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm always like, well, like, if you did something that shouldn't be trusted, just shut the fuck up and take it, because, like, I'm just saying, like, if it was not trustworthy, don't pretend it should be. Like, that's the dumbest ass shit I ever heard of. My favorite is these chicks that want to go down to the club on Fridays. They're like, oh, I'm going out. It's girls' night out. You shouldn't have no problems with that. Bro, I come from a family, all right? I know what the fuck girls' night out is, all right? My grandma, they used to have girls' night out. You know what that was? It had shit to do with girls going out by themselves. You chicks, bro, y'all are so full of shit. You know what it had to do with? All right, this is where girls' night out actually came from. It was when the husbands would take the girls out. That's what girls' night out was. I just cannot explain that further if you don't understand, right? Girls' night out was not about 10 girls putting all their spandex on and their skirts and going and shaking their ass in front of a bunch of lions in a club, all right? That's not what girls' night out was. Girls' night out was 3 couples getting together and going to dinner. Yeah, 3 married couples. Oh, husband and wife, husband and wife, husband and wife. Nobody that was single was invited. There were no, like, single chirpings in the ear, like, hey, let's go out this weekend. I really want to get fucked in the ass. That was never happening. All right, never, never, never. You see, you chicks have lied your way through this shit. You see, so girls' night out was not ever a girls' night out thing. It never was that. In fact, it was the night set aside that husbands would take out their wives. Yeah. Please share, Vegas. Vegas, I like it when you show up, man. Come on, man. Share with us, bro. I got some good stuff for you too, Vegas. I've been working on this just for you, my man. Just for you, bro. When I get to Vegas and put your ass in the headlock, you're going to know you can't get out this motherfucker, bro. This is, there's no getting out of that, by the way. I'm trying to show off for LV. My bad. My bad. Look, I'm just saying that there's a whole lot of internet stuff going on that relationships can't survive. They just can't. There's no fucking way. No way. You know, there's another little looming thing that is so weird. You been down to the grocery store lately? Dang, Bruce, I sure miss our morning talks. There's a guy out of Ontario, Canada, who has a connection with someone at YouTube, and he's been targeting a lot of channels, especially in the Philippines and all over, that talk about sex swearing. Anyone that has been going through people's buying through, hold on, anyone that's been going through people buying subscribers, so people need to be aware that he just got that guy in the real Dean's channel shut down. Well, fucking don't come over here and tell me about it without telling me his name. Who is he, bro? Who the fuck is he? Oh, they're green today, aren't they? That's green, isn't it? Oh. Green, blue, and gray. They go green, blue, and gray. Chandy, nice to talk to you too. I'll leave now and come back later. Okay, come on back later. Vegas, you know what that is, right? It sounds like there's a Canadian guy that got the short end of the stick. Dave Trains, what's up, bro? It sounds like there's a Canadian guy that got ran through. And I know one of them, and I know that you know the girl that ditched him. Now, I don't know that whole story. I just know that she is no longer committed to him. That's about as much as I know. But I could see where he would fucking cry about that. Is it him? Is that the one dude? Do you know who I'm talking about? So, like, without saying no names, is that the one, man? He got all fucking mad. There's a few Canadian things too. I seen it. It's like, how do the girls get to Canada but they can't get to Texas, bro? This is bullshit, bro. This is bullshit, right? Uh-huh. How you gonna get to Canada but you can't get to Texas? The fuck? We don't know though. Well, I mean, like, all I know is she had a dude, and then all of a sudden things weren't happy or the fuck ever. Every time I hear a girl say, "Well, I wasn't happy," I say that's because you can't be fucking happy. Like that is the dumbest ass shit I ever heard of. Like, happiness is an instant. It is not a long-term fucking all-day thing. Like, I woke up and when I talked to you this morning, I was happy. When I left, I wasn't. Like, that's how that works. Let's hear some names. I am not trying to badmouth the young lady. It's a sweet girl. I don't really hang out with her on her channel anymore or anything, but and it's mostly because her focus is, internet-based focus. 3M, what's happening, yo? 3M, bro. What's up, bro? The name of the hater guy, I'd like to know though. Put everything on private because this guy didn't like the way I was talking sexually. Oh, hey man, like send me his info, bro, so I can go to his channel. Release the Bruce. Vegas, man. Listen, dude. Check it out, man. If you ain't worried about being monetized, then don't worry about that. All right. That, you know what? Out of all the reasons I don't care about being monetized, that is the largest one, is that I have so many haters. So many. They hate me. They literally fucking hate me. I could be walking in the room and they're like, is that Bruce fucking Wayne? Fuck that guy. He's a pervert. He's the fucking worst dude on the planet. He's so mean to me. My fucking feelings. Go look at my new video. DJM 1901. Why don't I know this guy? Yeah, so I've been around for a year. I hop into all these channels. I should at least have run across this guy, and I haven't. That tells me he got yoked by a Filipina and he is fucking mad. And I don't know if he should or shouldn't be, but it sounds like he took a Filipina beat down, is what he did. He got ran through. And man, there are some videos going around the internet about these Filipinas, bro. So, I mean, like, I didn't make the videos, they just make it to my eyeballs. Hey man, you can't be deleting messages in here, bro. Ain't no deleting. Vegas, that sucks, man. Gladiatrix, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Oh, the smart one came in and dropped a link. Here we go. Here we go. Pin this message. Bam! Bam! How about that? How about that? Where am I from? I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Really, I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, but before I was a year old, I moved to South Miami Beach. My pops yanked me up out the car, out the side of the window, and bolted from Texas to Miami running from my mother. Yes, that's how that happened. And rightfully, she's a raging fucking drunk. Hit the griddle. No. What's up, football bro? Man, what's going on with you? Hey man, when does preseason start, homeboy? Yeah, tell me about that. What are we looking at? Like a month? Is that what we got? We got preseason coming up? What do you mean why? Because I want to watch football. Chuck Ram, what's happening, yo? Good to see you. Namaste. Namaste. No, namaste. It's namaste, right? My bad. My bad. Assalamu alaikum. Oh shit, here we go. Kanina pa ako dito sis Ilby. Ilby, is that Elvy? Is Ilby Elvy? Now lang ako nita. Shout. Yes, shout. Oh my god. Let me tell y'all something about this Tagalog. Not right. I don't actually speak any of it. I know like 5 words, bro. Really, it's true. Like 5 words. Shout out football, man. Shout out football, man. Hey, man, when does preseason start, bro? When are the warm-up games? When are the warm-up games, man? That's me. She's misspelling my name intentionally. Wait. Did you call RD a girl? RD, are you a female, bro? Are you a female? Well, I thought you were a dude this whole time, so just so you know. My bad. My bad. Yes, fart. Fart. I'll try to cut the cheese for you, bro. If you send me a super sticker, I'll fart right now. I will. I got no shame, bro. No shame. I had no idea. I thought that was a dude. My bad, RD. I'm sorry. I thought it was a dude. Well, like, I don't go inspect your channels. I only inspect your channels if I have to. Check out my not so new short videos. No way, dude. No way. I ain't stalking you like that. So, So, I learned a few things on the internet. Don't be stalking people because you probably find some shit you didn't want to find. Well, you know, I'm not going to say this is a true number, but it's got to be close. Like, sometimes I'm just disappointed by the internet. Disappointed by the internet. I mean, I run into people that are like worthy companions on the wrong side of the planet. And I'm always looking around like Texas ain't got no fucking worthy females in it. Not a one. And fucking the first time I found one was 5,000 miles that fucking way. God. All right, I'll go check it out. You got banned from YouTube, Football Pro, man? Means you're doing stuff right, bro. You must have been talking about penises or something. How do you get banned from YouTube, dude? I say the worst shit, and I never get banned. Nobody gives a shit what I'm saying. Is really what it comes down to. Nobody cares. Nobody. It's true. It's true. Absolutely true. I'm the insignificant ant with a lot to say. You run on the toilet. So look, like me and my buddies, we heinous, like we old school military and stuff. So we fucking dog one another. All right. So if you can't talk shit, you can't handle shit being talked to you, weak sauce, bro. Because I'm gonna go in on you just for that, right? But we got these things that we do to one another, and like it'll just be at random. So, like me, I usually will send out a shit pic like once a year, be the whole shit in the toilet, like once a year. It had to be like the greatest one, right? So when you look back at it, you check and you're like, yeah, that one's good. Get you a pic, send it to your boy, homie. That's exactly. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I admire that YouTube found your poo and threw you off the internet. And so, how's that work? Right? Like, do you lose your channel? What exactly happens there? Like, are they like, oh God, this dude loves the poo, and then they're like, fuck it, we gotta fire him. Oh, what book are you gonna read? What book are you gonna read? Hello, the one. What book are you going to read? Tell me the name of this book. I want to know the name of this book. Look, she's running right now. She's running to go find the name of a book. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Elvie, you should just use the excuse that I use. And although Blockbuster Video is thoroughly closed and nobody makes VHS cassette tapes, my favorite way to leave a room is to say, I gotta go return some VHS cassette tapes to Blockbuster. That's what I do when I'm trying to leave a room. And a lot of people get it, but some people are like, bro, VHS don't exist anymore. I'm like, no shit, fool. I was trying to tell you why I was leaving. Well, being invisible is not actually it's not actually something you have to obtain to be invisible. Yes, Izat. This is the home office. Ain't a single wire under there, Izat. How you like that, bro? And this is a 5-foot by 8-foot desk. In addition to, it's got an aluminum metal top. And this is my dinner mat. I eat dinner right here, do everything right here. Also, the mat protects the aluminum surface. This is the chalice. Christ drank from this. I'm just joking. How you like my super sweet pen holder? Yep, super sweet pen holder. You got a little bit of a Roman medieval Gothic type thing going on here. So I found this lamp at the antique store. Actually, both these are antiques. This one, $70 fucking. All right, it's got like marble on it, and it's got like this antique metal and shit. It's very cool. It's very cool. It's even got like this old school ass fucking, like they only made lampshades like this back in the day, like in the 60s and shit. Like it's kind of weird, but it's got that on it, right? But this one's manly as fuck, dude. Look at the brawniness on all the scroll work and stuff, dude. I got this one for $23, bro, and then I put a little flame light in it, and it's fucking awesome. And I can't find it, by the way. I swear to God, I will give $10 to anybody that could find me this lamp. I go on, get you a screenshot. Do whatever you need to do. Go on. There you go. There you go. When the Moon Hatched, fiction book. I need to finish reading this because there's a bunch of books that are waiting for me. That's exactly right, Elvie. Oh, Vegas, you seen the new place, bro? You seen the new place? I'm starting my third jar right now. Starting my third jar. Yeah. We starting that third jar, baby. I don't know how much money is in these, but it can't be very much. I was looking at $200 in coins and boxes the other day, and I was like, yeah, there's not $200 in there. I mean, there's some cash up in there, but it ain't all like fives and shit, you know, it's all ones and bullshit change. But I'll start my third one. I will tell you this: I paid $5 for each of those, so $15 for those jars at Goodwill. Yeah, yeah. And y'all know my affliction with time, right? I've got like a real fucking problem with time. So there's that. The Rabbit Master. Look, he has all of my equipment. Yes, Elvie, this is my new place, dude. And, I'll give you like the 10-second tour real quick here. This is the patio that got soaked this morning. I built that fence. That's a freestanding fence that is not connected to anything. It stands there. It holds all that weight on it. It's got a 2x10 on the top of it, too. It's fantastic. It stands there perfectly. I have a great view. I live in the hospital district, so there is the hospital. And I can't get the zoom all the way there. That is Texas Health Harris Methodist. Oh yeah, it's really nice actually. And this is our storm that we had this morning. And the sun sets right there. Right now it does. It blasts me basically. I'm third floor. But I built this super sweet thing. Right? See, it's actually just freestanding, like I can move it. I'll put this long bar up. Allows me to put some shade. This is my outdoor chair. It's fucking wet, so I got the fans on it. The fans are drying it up. And this is the full deal. I'm a lazy ass, so instead of going to bed, I just move the sofa because that's easier than going to bed. It is. Again, we got the super sweet desk. This is all privately built. I built that. That's right. Design and all. I'm going to show you the toilet. I am. This is like a 2,000 piece puzzle or something. It's actually a puzzle though. You see? I stole a frame from a different picture. I bought that at an antique store too. It's like $5 for this thing. I tore the picture out of it and put my puzzle in it. How you like that? And who's the leader? Who's the leader of all these gay guys? That's right, this one dude. And this dude's super gay. His new movie's super gay too, and I don't like the fact that he wears red spandex on the outside of his baby blue fucking outfit. Gay guy. He's gay. All right. All right. Here is something for y'all. All right. This is the cabinet of dreams. Everything you need in life is right here. It's all right here, from mac and cheese to potatoes to pasta. It's all right here, bro. Got all sorts of beans and chilies. There's a whole menu of corned beef hash. Look how much corned beef hash. I can eat corned beef hash every day for the next 10 days, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you ladies something. All right. When war comes, you will be hoping that your husband stocked up a bunch of food like this. Jerk off. He should probably have some batteries and some candles too. I have all that shit, okay? All of that shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Food is like my favorite thing besides a woman. Food is probably my favorite thing. She wants to see my dirty toilet. All right, all right. I'm gonna show you the entryway first before we graduate to dirty toilets. All right. Yep, yep. I have not been able to fill the shoe closet. I've been doing probably more helping others than I've been doing helping myself. But there is actually still one brand new pair of shoes. Yes, there is. And I've just been being lazy, so I hadn't been putting the shoes in there. And all right, here we go. Bathroom time. All right, bam. This is the restroom. It's a walkthrough, so I can go to the bedroom. I actually sealed off the bedroom door, and I only use this direction, but that's okay. Makes me feel like it's a cave back there, like private and hidden from everybody. All right, this is the cologne collection. I walked into my favorite check cashing store, and the dude was like, "Come here, bro, have this." And I was like, "What's that?" And it's like this knockoff cologne, right? But he was like, "You smell like weed." And I was like, "Do I? How? That's crazy." All right, so I got that one for free. Everything else I had to buy. I built the super sweet shelf too. It's a floating shelf. It's not connected to anything except itself. And ladies, I know that y'all like to put stuff all over your countertops, but not mine. You do that on your countertop. Don't put your stuff, lotion bottles and 58 things. Nope. I will build you a shelf right there. I'll build you like 9 shelves if you need it. But you ain't getting on the counter. Uh-uh. I know how y'all are. Every girl I ever had in my life, which was only like 6, they all wanted to like load the counters of everything up. Dude, I'm talking like the kitchen counters, the counters in the living room, the counters in the bathroom, like every fucking counter. Like, and sometimes it's just decoration stuff that fills the whole counter. The whole counter's filled with decor. Like, what the fuck is all this stuff? Well, it looks pretty, doesn't it? No, it fucking doesn't. All right, here's my toilet. I had a nice blowout, so that little thing right there, that's from the blowout. That's a remainder. I'm probably gonna have to clean this. I could see some remaining of the blowout. Yep. That's not strict. It's a countertop. You're supposed to be able to use it when you need it, not move a bunch of stuff because you got to use it. That ain't strict. I make a lot of sense, actually. I'm a very logical person. Very. Let me show you how rational I am. You see, I mean, deep down, I know that I could get away with one shower head, but instead, I did this. Instead, I needed 2 shower heads. That's like one for you and one for me. Or we could vice versa, it, right? It could be like one for me and one for you. Or even it could just be all for you. Yes, yes. Hey, let me tell you, 2 shower heads is very different than one, all right? And you haven't been showering right. You haven't been showering right. I use that to scrub my balls. Yeah, that one's just for my face. This one, my balls too. It's okay. This is a garden tub. So by my count, 2 regular sized humans can get in there, but like one dude and probably like 3 Filipinas can fit in there. Yep, you see. Uh-huh. I don't know. I don't know if that's quite true or not. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I've been being a little lazy, so I mean, like, I just put drapery across this whole wall. There's a giant ass window there. It is really, really big. So I covered it with sheetrock. It's 8 foot wide. It's 95 inches wide and 60 inches tall, and nothing but sun comes in it. I get destroyed by the sun, so I covered it with sheetrock. Then I put up this super sweet full size curtain. Full. That's a nice headboard, huh? That's the best headboard there is. And let me show you something. Although the bed ain't made, bro, bam, all right, all right. And there's weapons in there. Careful now. All right. I have a problem. All right. Now these actually are categorized too. They're not just like folded right. They're categories. All right, that's categories. Like those right there, those, that's work sweaters, bro. Those down there, those down there, I can wear those with regular clothing. All right. These right here are heavy for super winter, right? While those little sweaters right there, still more work stuff. So like this is like categorized, right? I'll put my ottoman there because it's holding my fan up. And I know I could just put it there next to the chair, but I decided not to. That's the end table I never use. There's the other end table I never use. And no, just because I don't use them doesn't mean you could put shit all over the counters, all right? No. You see the going theme? You see that? Where's LV and IU at so I could get them up to date here? All right. Phone charger. That's acceptable. All right. Maybe like if you got a toy, you could put it in the drawer. Do not leave your toys all standing up on my table over there wiggling around and shit. All right. Nothing on countertops, ladies. Y'all need to fix that shit, by the way. Y'all got like a worldwide trend going on with that. Like every woman needs to put like 75 things on every countertop. No way. No way. And I mean, like, I modified the closet. I didn't build most of it, but I modified it. All right. So, like, the white shelves were here and the 3 chrome bars. But I had to add this shelf so I could hang my long pants. I actually don't like it when pants are folded. Like, they could do the fold over, right? But they always get the fold crease in them, too. Like that pair right there, that brown pair, is folded at the top. Oh, and then it collects dust right here too. Fucking dust. Alright, here's the suits and shit. Alright. Just in case you'd never actually seen me in them, it's because I don't show them. Now I had to go through, I had to add this wood rod, and I added this shelf too. I'm shelved out in here. Heck, I got empty space. And here, this is the type of guy I am. Like, there better be access to brand new shirts, brand new socks, and brand new underwear. Brand spanking new, crisp, bright in color, never been washed, that type thing. Yeah. Because if I don't have that, like, I'm going to go to the store and get it. Standards, bro. It's just standards. Like, these dudes out there, y'all be going with some ratchet ass dudes. I seen some of y'all's dudes. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I seen some of y'all's dudes. All right, I seen them. What happened? I'm just joking. I'm such a horrible person. Oh my god, I'm such a horrible person. That's why y'all really can't be friends with me and then like go find a dude because when you find him, I'm gonna be like, who's that? Like even if we're just friends, I'm gonna be like, why did you bring that fucking clown? Oh yeah, yeah. So let me just tell you, the dudes in your life, even if you and me were just friends, right? We're just buddies. We're just friends, okay? If you show up with some weak ass dude, I am gonna be talking shit, bro. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta get rid of Bruce before he finds this guy because he is gonna be talking shit. What, bro? What? Like men are competitive, all right? Men are competitive. We're competitive. We want to compete. All right? We want to. I didn't bring you lame ass dude over. That's a you thing. Yes, that's a you thing. So now you know what at the office means. So if you ever hear me say I'm at the office, this is probably what that means. It's likely my feet are kicked up and I'm not doing anything responsible. It's me at the office, bro. And how do you like what I did with the tiebacks? Like, those are supposed to be used to tie the curtain back. Oh, I can't fix this. I can't fix it. So you're supposed to be able to split the curtain in the center and you tie it back over here to where it does this little type thing, right? Nah, not me. Not me. I do them however. Oh, you like a friend like that, actually? That's not true. That sounds good, right? And I got a friend that this happened to. Her name was Kangas. Well, that was her last name. And she's a very pretty girl. And voluptuous up top. Like, you couldn't hug this girl without also hugging her tits, right? Like, I'm just saying, right? And so, very, very pretty girl. But there was like a weird thing where she was always showing up with dudes that were a little funny. And so she finally had a dude for like a year or something. We were much younger then. We had been friends for probably 5 or 10 years or something. And so, like, if you're going to pick lame people, I might say something. So I said something one night, and I was like, who's this guy? What is going on here? This doesn't make any sense. Christina, hello. ¿Cómo está acá? And so it's not always good to have that friend that speaks up too much. Oh, God. So you want to see your dude challenged, huh? Nobody wants Bruce Wayne making fun of him. Certainly not in person. Certainly not. When a 6'1", 200-pound dude is talking shit, like, what do? Call the cops? Like, what are you going to do? Like, oh, God, it's going to turn into a war. Yeah, with the wrong dude. So it's not actually, don't, what is this? Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming. As a matter of fact, Elvie, we got to talk about that. Michelle, I got you covered. Nice to see you. ¿Cómo está acá? Thank you for coming. I hope you're doing good in school. You heard my story the other day. I expect you to become a surgeon. That's it. Surgeon, and then you could stop school, okay? It's a good deal. It's a good deal. All right, Elvie. Why are you out testing dudes like that, bro? Oh my God, Elvie, bro, you are the hardest to work with. You are the hardest to work with. Oh my God. No. I know why. Will be. Michelle, where's that report card at, bro? Where is the report card? I want the report card. RD. That's how I would spell it too. What is this thing challenging everybody? Justine, yeah. Look at all y'all. See, y'all are cheering for this shit. Why are you so challenging, girl? What for? This is supposed to be two people working together for the boom boom. And you're like, nah, I got to challenge it. When, Michelle? When is that report card? I'm anxious to see, right? I do this with all my people that go to school and stuff. I always push them to do better in class. I always tell them that, hey, the world isn't what you think it is. And that sounds like a good job, but it's not enough money, right? And so I am always that guy that says, just bite the bullet, dude. Bite the bullet. Because if you do, you're not going to be 43 years old doing live streams like I am. So, like, you're young, you have all the energy to get it done now. And when you get older, there's no going back. The older you get, the less likely it is you will do an education. That's just the real truth. As you get older, the less likely it is to return to education or to further your education. So you just knock it all out now. All your girlfriend's going to tell you to be a nurse. Listen, they're all being nurses too. So you just signed up for the same thing everybody else is doing, right? So let me tell you how this works. This is called an elastic market. All right, an elastic market is an indication that if I have a billion bananas, right? If I have a billion bananas, then everybody can have bananas, right? Well, if it is easily available and there is a giant surplus of it, then the price for that item goes down. Yes. So that's the elasticity of the market, right? Now then, if there's only 5 bananas, all right, now it's a very different story. Now, if there's only 5 bananas, what happens? Well, the value of that banana goes up, right? Because there's only 5 of them. And so, in my explanation, what I mean to say is that if you sign up for the same education that 3,000 other people did, guess what you did? You put yourself in a competitive market with 3,000 other people. Now, in America, the kids blame everybody else, and Justine and Dave have probably heard a bunch of this stuff. Yes, that's exactly right. Supply and demand. So if you have 5,000 people that graduate from the state of Texas or get a diploma from the state of Texas, and what they did is they went out and they got their BA, right? They got their bachelor's in marketing, right? And then you could go out, you could get a B, excuse me, I think that's business administrative. But you could also go out and get a BM, right? Marketing degree, right? Now, these are very affordable and they have wide application so they can be used in various businesses. But guess what? What is very affordable, right? What is very affordable? So very affordable means your neighbor can afford it too, right? Oh, you're starting to hear me now, right? So if everybody, like what happens in America, gets the same degree, then what you've done is you've lowered the quality of that education to where everybody has it. And so there's no reason to pay for it. You see how that works. So if you have the same degree that everybody else does, thank you, Michelle, then your value is dictated by how many of that type degree is available. You see what I mean? So some people say, well, I want to go be a teacher. And I look over at them and I say, you know, there's a lot of teachers. And they say, well, yeah, but I love teaching. And I said, but do you love money? And they say, well, I mean, money isn't everything. And I say to them, I said, well, have you lost your fucking mind? Money is everything. As a matter of fact, that's how you're going to take care of your kids. That's how you're going to take care of your parents. That's how you're going to be a pair of Nikes on your feet instead of whatever that other brand is, right? And so we think about these things externally and we have conversations with each other. And sure, it's nice to say, listen, money ain't everything. We can make it without money. Come on, LV, we don't need a lot of money. You know, surely you can make it on love, right? But the reality is the financial situation brings on more trauma and damage to your relationship than anything else. And it's the financial that stops you from being able to bring your mom home this weekend or, you know, send them some money if you need to. All of these things tie directly back into whether or not you spend any time getting an education. And so what I see the most of, I see we all go out for our big 4-year degree and we say, yes, we did it. We did it. And then, hey, Ron, how are you? Good to see you, Ron. And then what happens is all of a sudden we are more special than the next person with that degree. And that doesn't make any sense. So if 100,000 people got that same degree, and that's just this year, right? This year, right? Then why would you be in the top 10% of that 100,000? So now we're talking about 10,000 people. You have quantified yourself as the top, right? And so what I'm saying is why? Why are you any different than the next person with the same degree? You got the same education, the same age, you got the same degree. Why are you different, right? So then having the same degree as a bunch of other people is about the same as shooting a hole in your boat and watching yourself sink. All right. So, Michelle, you'll have to excuse me. I will push you to be a doctor every day of the week. A specialty doctor too, like an orthopedic surgeon or like a you know eyeball doctor or something like that. A very specific thing. That's exactly right, Elvie. I could love a lot and be hungry. And so in your case, Michelle, you are a very smart girl and you're in the middle of your schooling now. So I will always tell you right now is the time to think about 30 years from now. Well, in 30 years, what do I want? Well, I want a big house that I can, pay for and have all my family live there so they don't need anything, right? See, so there are things that we want in 50 years, but the decisions we make today actually decide those things later, right? As if you go out and you go, well, I make 20 grand a year. Okay, that's fantastic, except for the fact that now you absolutely have to take a man if you're going to pay for the whole family and stuff because 20 grand doesn't cover it. And so, in my opinion, you have a unique opportunity to spend more time than less. And if it's a money thing, I'll teach you how to earn money. That's easy. We'll have it paid for in 2 months. Okay? Money is easy. Money can be replaced, but your time can't. What's up, Russ? What's going on with you, man? Hey, what are you going to do? Wait my entire stream to show up, bro? I appreciate that. So, and not to harp on it, Michelle, I know you're doing great, and I think what you're doing is also very smart. But, if it turns into a money thing or any of those things, you just reach out. We'll make sure you have money, bro. That's easy. Something that is hard to get is always worth it to have. If you have the opportunity to take a medical course, go for it. Yeah, and remember, nursing and there's entry level and then there's the highest level of those things. So you could be like an RN. All right, my sister is a NIC unit administrator. This is the premature babies, and she's been doing it for 25 years. And she started as a nurse and she had to further her education to continue doing better at work. And so while nursing, she also had to go back to school, and it was so hard for her. At that time, she had a kid, my niece, and then she was full time at work. And this is a NIC unit, so it's very taxing. It's very traumatic to be in there and see the babies and stuff. It's very hard on you. And so through her 25 years, she had to go out and get a master's and then a PhD while she was at work, while she was raising her own child. And when I say at work, while she had the stress of that job going on, because that job is not an easy job whatsoever, and it's very, very emotionally demanding. Namaste, Niha. Hello. Namaste. What's up? How goes it? I hope you're doing good, Niha. I decided to run a live stream today. 1 year left. I finished my studies. I'm third year college. See, so here pretty soon. You can start a job, but I would really encourage you to use what education you've started as the foundation for a little more, double the time. So if you were in 4 years, then 8 will get you to a PhD. And there's two different types of those, by the way. One's a practice and one's a theory. But you know, you want to be able to do whatever you want to in life, and money is exactly how that happens. There is no, I don't have money and I want to do whatever. Those two things happen, and then you have people that are very sad. And you know, you see a lot of these relationships, they break apart because there's not enough money around. And you know, you hear it. I said it earlier. You hear, oh, we don't need money, blah blah blah. Bullshit, bro. That's why divorces take place, is because nothing is able to work right without money. So as soon as the money evaporates, all the other things that depend on it go wrong too, and then everything about the marriage is super screwed up. And you got to keep in mind, a marriage is not without sacrifice. A surgical technician, you see, she's like borderline a surgeon, like, do the rest of the work. You want me to call her, bro? Give me her number. I'll call her on three-way with you, and I'll be like, what are you doing? And she'll be like, ha ha ha, I'm just having fun being a surgery tech. And I'll be like, so in other words, you watch the surgeries all day and get experience with the surgeries all day and can probably recite most of this stuff, but you just don't want to be a surgeon. And she'll be like, I hate you, Bruce. I fucking hate you. Yeah, well, easily hated. Oh, that's true. If you're in a consistent fight with your pocket, you're always in a consistent fight with your partner. Financial freedom is everything. That's exactly right. She just started, though, not even a year ago. That's good, Russ. You push her harder, bro. You push her harder, man. She ain't gonna want to hear it, bro. She's been at school for the last 20 years or whatever it is, bro. She ain't gonna want to hear it. But I'm saying, though, if you show her what life looks like 40 years from now without money, Michelle is working on that. Oh, that's what she is doing. I don't know what kind of nurse. Maybe Michelle will tell us. But she's in the medical field. I think she's really heading down the right path. Very good path. I'm very proud of people that want to put that work in, because, I mean, like, without all that, like, what are we all going to do, man? And imagine if nobody wanted to become a doctor. Bro, we would be crying our fucking eyes out, dude. The humans would go buck crazy if there were no doctors in 5 years, bro. Buck crazy, bro. Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, how else are we going to extend our lives past 70, you know? Like, it's crazy, bro. So, yeah, I mean, you can imagine how valuable a doctor would be then, right? And so the ticket to money is a little funny. It's not about necessarily having the best job or any of those things, but it is about being a singularity. So actually being special, not saying, well, I'm special. Ha ha, I was born. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make you capable of licking a stamp. All right. I see these people, they come out of college too, and they still can't mail a letter. Like, they're still stupid as fuck, and I would never put them on my team. Like, you have a college degree for real, bro? You see, so a college degree doesn't actually make you worthy of mailing out a letter. You see how that works? You ever see somebody that you counted as smart, but they couldn't build a chair? Like, bro, it's a chair. It's a chair. It's a chair. Right. You should be able to build it. Doesn't matter what you got going on up here. If you can't build that chair, you suck. You know, like so for me, like it's not necessarily about the best job in the world so much as it's a specialization. Navy woman, what do you specialize in? What is your MOS? Oh, it's an MOS. What's an MOS? What is your duty station and what is your job in the military? That's a good question. That Navy woman is from the Navy. By the way, Navy, I think I was wrong. I was doing some updated reading, and I don't know if there's actually a transfer program anymore. And I might have been wrong as to how long the transfer program lasted. Philippine transfer program, I believe, may have ended in '92. So wherever I was listening to that shit was obviously wrong. But still worth looking into. Still well worth looking into. Especially if you can get citizenship in the U.S. You can naturalize your parents and stuff and bring them over and whatever else you got going on in your life. And then you get into that military retirement money here in the States. Ooh, big stuff, man. That's good stuff. That was my plan, by the way. I had a 20-year plan to retire military, and then I was going to go do another job for 20 years and sit on double retirements. So, had things gone according to plan, I would have retired from the military roughly 2 years ago. 2 years ago. As it sits, it didn't go to plan. Let me show you. This fucking hole in my neck, this big, this thing right here. That was where a shard of metal, like my hand, was fucking in me like this, dude. And I was still alive, dude. Like they had to fly me 30 hours out for that shit. Yeah, 30 out. It was a 36-hour flight to do surgery here in the United States because they wouldn't dare touch me in the field. I had a shard of metal sticking in me like this, dude. And fucking after that, I turned fucking white, dude. My hair went gray. All my lips, my eyebrows, everything on me went completely gray, bro. And I literally looked like a ghost. You could tell that I had pigment color, but you could tell all my color was gone, like something was really wrong with me. And I had a tube in my neck that had like a pad on it down here that soaked blood into it, and it pulled it down into this bulb that I had to carry around. I had to carry this fucking thing for 4 weeks, dude. The bulb alone, I bled internally for almost a month after the surgery. And then when they had to remove this thing, my skin had grafted to that tube. And so it was like part of me now. Like it was like straight up part of me. And this fucking doctor, bro, I wanted to beat his fucking ass. They sat me in the chair and they're like, we got to pull this out. It's going to be uncomfortable. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And so he started pulling on this. And you don't know this, but your neck skin will actually stretch like a foot and a half. And so my neck was like out here. And I was like, what are you doing? And he finally had to tear this thing out of me. They had to put lube on it and everything. Dude, it was so bad. It's different to my country. The law is Philippines Navy reservist. Okay, you're in the reserves. We are voluntary only to help people. Yep, reserves. Oh, LV, it was so bad. That's why I stopped going to the military. They gave me an opportunity to discharge, honorable discharge, but they said, Bruce, you don't have to finish if you don't want to. And I said, you're good. I'm glad that you said that because I don't fucking want to. Something was different after that, dude. I mean, like I was really, really close to death. Like I should have died. And so, when I healed up, I was strong again. Like I could run and all those things, but I felt like I had lost a step. Like just one little step had been lost, dude. There was something that was lost with that whole thing. And I just said, no fucking way, dude. I can't run from bullets anymore. I used to be able to run from them. I hope I was born black. I hate being white. I regret my whole life. Fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself. Stay out my live stream while you're doing it too. Hate being white, you fucking faggot. You're a fucking dumbass. That's what you are. Don't come back here with your dumbass shit neither. And go be a dumbass with your dumbass wife and your dumbass fucking family, you fucking faggot. Hey, ladies, it's not that I don't have indecency inside me. It's that I don't cope. So you see, most people just like tolerate this guy. This guy, "Oh, I hate being white. I wish I was born something else." Like, fuck that guy. Never let people like this be in your life. All right. Like, if people like that guy are around, going nowhere. Going nowhere. I shoulder my expense if there's a disaster and calamity, so that my purpose is to inspire people like me. The reserves is pretty awesome. We have the reserves deployed in a few different places here in the States right now due to violence. Um, the reserves is a pretty unique thing. I like the reserve service, but I didn't want to be a reservist. I wanted to be in the war. You know, like I had a need for the violence, a need for the trauma. I don't know what else to call it, but um, I had drive for that sort of thing. Um, you know, the military wasn't something I did for honor either, like honor or country or any of those things. Like some people will tell you, oh, I did it because my dad did it. I did it because of this. Ugh. I did it to save myself. I had nothing going for me. My whole family's military, so realistically, I was more or less just avoiding the military. I should have just signed up as soon as I could have. I had gotten in some trouble as a youngin too, and so that kind of held me up trying to get into the military. But when we went to war, they open up and they'll take anybody that'll sign up. So I had a nice chance to hop in. Um, and you know, for me, I never would have seen the world. I never would have left Fort Worth, Texas. I just never would have traveled. And that travel, that experience is worth more than 1,000,000 books. Books will never cover what I have covered. And I can't explain that enough. Like, you could read about the famine and stuff going on in Africa, but when you're standing there looking at it, it's very different. It's very different. When you know you can't go down to the corner store over there, it's very different. All right, so you could read all you want to in a book, but the books will never tell you all of it. It'll never tell you how bad it is. And you know, you hear a lot of Americans like that jerk off that just came in here that don't appreciate where they're at. But and this isn't an effort to be poor in character towards other countries, but there's not any countries that are better than America. The manner in which you make money and things that you have access to, the health care, benefits at work, there is not another place. And further, most places aren't anywhere close to it. I, I, I would venture to tell you that there are some cities in a country that are probably close to our type of lifestyles or live as well as Americans do. But I would tell you, for the most part, it doesn't happen. So if you get into France and you get into Germany, you get into Italy and stuff, they have nice, beautiful stuff, and it sucks. And so when you go and you start looking at people's paychecks and the taxes that they do, and just things like that, that you will find that it's not all right. You know, some countries, they have like free medical. One, it's not free, and two, it makes it harder for you to actually get seen. You know, there's places that have free school. Well, that means everybody's going to be educated, right? Or that means everybody's going to have the same education, which is the equivalency of everybody having a high school degree. a high school diploma, right? Like, oh God, we all went to high school. Hannah Jane, hello, hello, 46 likes. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. And so you really just you really get into this thing where people don't know, and a lot of Americans have never left their sofa. And so I will tell you, the military flew me places. They dropped me off places. They took me places. Said, Bruce, you got to do this. I was stationed in Frankfurt for 12 months, and I could literally pay $20 and get on a jet to fucking anywhere in Europe and come back in a couple days. And so I had some good friends, and we like to drink a lot, and we like to party. So we spent a lot of that year traveling around Europe. And literally every other weekend's a 3-day weekend. And if you're a soldier, you don't have any work to do on base. So what do you do with a sniper? What's he do while he's on base? Well, he's not a fucking cook, so you're not going to ask him to cook potatoes, and his only trade is fucking murdering people with a rifle. So, I mean, like, what do you have this guy doing? It's the same with all the other soldiers too. Like anybody that's in a mech division or something, a big mechanical division with tanks and shit like that, right? And so anybody that's rolling like that, like, well, if you're not in your tank firing at people, what are you doing? Well, I'm taking care of my tank. Well, it's a tank. You're going to have it well taken care of today, so what are you going to do tomorrow? Nothing. All right. So, you can imagine actual soldiers versus people that had legitimate work to do in the military. Like they didn't have nothing to do. All right. And that's another thing why you always get recycled somewhere else first. So, my first deployment, we were deployed 16 months. That's 4 months past what you're normally supposed to be deployed. So we have what is called an extended deployment. And instead of sending us back to America, they sent us to Germany. So imagine you have, 500 people that have been at war for the last 16 months, right? And 16 months is enough for your brain to kind of change a little bit. And you can't go from being in war to instantly not being in war. Like the brain doesn't fucking do it, all right? And so they don't want to bring you back to the States because you'll fucking tear up all their shit, all right? Like a bunch of fucking racing rats. You'll just fucking scatter and start having problems everywhere. It happens every time. So you know what they do? They send us somewhere like Germany or somewhere that they don't necessarily have to deal with the ramifications of U.S. soldiers destroying U.S. citizens or stuff like that, They kind of pad it and they'll send you over here and then they might send you home. In my case, we got redeployed. So I spent another 14, almost 16 months deployed after that too. And so for me, I spent, that was, I don't know, a rough 4 years out of the States. And I got to tell you, there is not anything that I would have done differently with that. So I would have never traveled or saw anything in my life. I'm talking nothing, bro. I'd have been sitting on my sofa, fucking watching TV, pretending I know stuff, right? Reading books, reading it all out of books. And nobody's going to tell you in the middle of the night in France, you might hear a bunch of people breaking plates. And everybody's like, what's going on? Open the fucking window. What is going on? I'm talking it's midnight and people are throwing plates out of windows and the whole fucking street is covered in broken plates. But I can't read about that in a book unless I go looking for it. And I would never know to go looking for that because I would have never known about it. And so I cannot tell you that a book is ever going to give you the same experience as experience does. And so that's why you get a doctor, right? A doctor ain't a doctor because he read it in a book. A doctor's because he actually went and performed surgeries before they let anybody fucking touch it, before they let this dude touch anybody, right? And so you have internships and practices and cadavers that you're working on, and all this is just on and on and on. So a book gets you this far. The other part is your experience. You've got to not only read the book, but you have to gain the experience too. And that's what creates your value. Hello to you too. Hello. And so for me, guys, like you got nothing but time on your hands. Go spend it in school, man. Go spend it in school. Why not? If you're not going to go to the military, then you need to spend it in school. It's kind of a tick for tack thing. Some of you ladies have it a little bit easier and can just select a husband. Choose well though. Choose well though. But as for most of us, we should probably all just go educate ourselves first, make sure we have a good future, then go do what we want to. Because that safety thing is everything. Hello, Hannah. Hello. That safety thing is everything. We got 5 people in the house. And what time is it? Oh my God. I've been running the live stream for 3 hours. 3 hours this morning. I can't believe any of y'all listened to me for that long. Oh, maybe I've entered your brains now. What's everybody doing today? Sean Hughes, anyone on here ever sneak small bits of poo into their... Wow. You do that to your families? I might do that to my homie or something, but that is horrible, bro. That's horrible. At least you didn't come in here talking about how you didn't like to be white. That's that other guy. He was like, I don't like my skin color. When? Bro, what? All right, who are my top fans? I can't believe I got the crowns going. LV, all right. Mommy Au come in there with 225 and rocker. All right, I see y'all. I see y'all. Nah, he bigger problems. That's all right. Sean, I got a question for you. Now that we're talking about poo, this is very interesting. You are still there, right, Sean? Before I ask my question, I don't ask my question to a Sean and he's not there, so you are present, right? Go on now. Respond, bro. I'm putting you on the spot. I'm going to have a question. All right, Sean. Sean. This is a real question too, homie. All right. When you take a dump, I mean like you on the toilet, you got your dump in, right? Do you look at it before you flush it? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, goddamn. I want to know the truth. Do you look at it before you flush it? Hello, John. Gentlemen, hello. Sean, we're all ears, bro. All the chicks are looking every time. That's me too, bro. Every time, bro. It's my favorite thing to do is make sure I'm healthy, bro. I'm about to go drop one right now. Gentlemen, did you go to school today? Did you go get signed up for your 11-12 test? I will. I will. I love to poop like 3 times a day if I can. Maybe 4. If I hit 4, I feel like it's a great fucking day. Just being honest, bro. Just being honest. If you got it to give, good to give it. Gentlemen, what's up, gentlemen? I want to know, did you... Module only, Bruce. I'm working on this day. That's right. That's right. I know that all you had to do is sign up. That's what I'm asking about. Did you sign up? That's right. I know your other people don't ask you about stuff like this either. I'm sorry. I'm a real friend. Digital real friend. I gotta get some of these lights turned off. It's too bright. All right, well that's good, gentlemen. Did you make Jessica go with you? Did you put her in a headlock? Like, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. Yeah, somebody better talk to that girl. She ain't doing a whole lot. Everybody got to do something. Jenna, I was talking about that earlier. That like it don't matter how much money you make, you got to go to work. Right? JM fixed your motor already. Well, okay, good, good. I was gonna make you tear it apart and fix it, so it's good that he fixed it. Whoop. Sorry, sorry. But guys, I gotta go. Work wants me. And this is the device I work from. Go figure. So, I gotta go. Thank you all for coming today. We got 46 likes. That's like my best day ever. So, thank you so much, people. It's good to see you guys. Oi, Leah. Why you show up all late, Leah? I think Leah's here. My God. My God. I'm looking at the time, Leah. You probably been here. Thank you. Thank you. All right, ladies, thank you for hanging out. Everybody, thank you. Had a good time seeing you all. And I'll probably start doing this again. So we'll see what the rest of the week has, huh? Y'all bring some topics. I ain't talking about poo topics, some other topics. All right. Y'all be good. I'll see you then. Don't be late, Leah. Don't care if you're feeling good, bro. You better be on time. Psh, psh. All right. Y'all be good. I will harass each of you individually in your streams very soon. Yep. Harassment is coming. I'm probably going to harass all y'all. This one, that one. That one's going to be like, we're just friends. I'm going to be like, I know. That's why I'm harassing you. Adonis, I'm gonna harass you for sure. All right. Michelle, I'm going to harass you about school. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's going to be some free harassment this week. Y'all be good, guys. I still don't know how to stop this fucking thing.